South Florida sunshine, palm trees lie, perfect smile, practice cry. Red dress walking into court, every glance says less than more. New husband, short honeymoon, whispers blooming way too soon. Phones light up at 2 a.m., promises written, erase a man. She says it was a movie scene, but the script was way too clean. Every word began to drip when detectives hit record and hit play. Text messages and red flags, love letters turning into body bags. She says it was all pretend, but pretend don't pay a hitman. Lipstick, lies, and camera light. Reality TV meets real life night. Say it once, say it twice. Truth don't bend when the tapes play nice. Undercover with a wire tight, listening quiet, letting her talk all night. Is he dead? Slips out too fast. Future plans while the present cracks. She flips the switch, she plays a role. Victim voice, then full control. Tears on cue, mascara rain, but the timeline won't explain. Rehearse shock, a practice gasp. Hands too steady, answers fast. Every version slightly shifts while the jury reads between the script. Text messages and red flags, smiling while she does the math. She says it was all pretend, but pretend don't hire a friend. Gold hoops, heels, and courtroom sound. Every line leaves fingerprints around. Say it once, say it twice. Truth don't blink under cross-exam lights.
Hello. I'm really scared to say anything right now because I've messed with my mic volume and I'm scared I'm blowing your eardrums out. So if I am, my apologies. Let me know. I will turn it down. Other than that, happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. Gabby is digging out of her snow as we speak. Yippee. I think it's over. I hope it's over. Anyway, for her. You know. Snow is fun and all that stuff, but not in that amount. Whatever amount it was a lot. But anyway, welcome. Glad you guys are here again, like I just said. Sorry, I got flyaways that bothered me. You know, problems. But anyway, thank you guys for saying I sound fine. Hopefully I sound better than I know I was a little low last week. I adjusted a couple of things, but let's face it, I don't know what I'm doing. I just pretend. I come here and I push buttons, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, nah, well, sorry. I'll figure it out. But anyway, we are going to get into the defense case side of the Dalia Dippolito trial. We've been watching this for what seems like forever. Flashman, you about to get booted. Tell me I sound like Sarah Boone. It's not intentional. It's unintentional. That's your approach to the computer also. I mean, what do? You just push buttons and you know, mess with things. And then if people say, yeah, what'd you do? Then you try to go back. What? Carmen, you about made me say your full name. I don't own a pair of apple bottom jeans. I might have some snow boots that have fur around them, but not that kind of fur. So, no. And I have not wore those. What's up, Snipe? Good to see you. She's always a comedian. And always has been. Anywho, I'm going to do my best to wrap this trial up this week. I'm sure you guys are all anxious to get it done. We've been going for quite a while. I'm ready to be done with it. So we may have to have a longer stream tomorrow so that we can finish on Thursday, since I won't be here on Wednesday. So we'll just see how it goes. If we don't finish on Thursday, we will definitely finish on Monday unless something happens weird and I don't have any power, or snow or whatever's. I don't have apple bottom jeans. Whoever, I don't even know what they are because I don't have any. I'm too old to have those. What's up, Puddletown? And Bad Dazzer, hello. So today we will start and finish with the defense. They are going to start with Dalia's mother, who we've already seen testify for the prosecutor. That's about all I know. There's the mom. There's a Dr. Sarah. I'm not sure if her last name is Coyne. It's Coyne. She looks familiar, but I have no idea why. So I don't know if I've seen her in another trial. I don't know. Every time I see her face, I'm like, you look familiar, but I've not. I don't know if she just has a face that kind of looks that way. So we have 3 witnesses for 1, 2, 3. Yes, I can count 3. 3 witnesses for the defense, and then the defense will rest. And so we will get into closings tomorrow. The thing that I may have to do tomorrow is the prosecution's first part of their closings is less. It's about 36 minutes. The defense is about 40 minutes. But the prosecutor's rebuttal is an hour and 11 minutes. Or 20. It just depends on how much of that video we watch. There's a little bit at the end that we don't need to watch because it's just arguing over jury instructions. So I might throw that all together tomorrow just so we can finish on Thursday. It all just depends. So I don't know what Gabby puts on after she showers because I'm not at her house. So I can't answer that. See you later. See you later, Carmen. Yep, Courtney Clenny her trial hasn't started yet, but I don't know, Flash fan. When you see her, you'll know. You know all the court stuff. No, we don't. We don't revolution on. We don't do anything because we're not literally physically together. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's only Monday. All right, so we're going to start with the state officially resting and let this thing roll. Oh, and I think the defense has maybe a couple arguments or something because that's what he does when he's not standing looking like a gangsta. What's up, Bobby? Panini Pencilrini. Nice. Nice. Yes, Carmen's DoorDasher does want to rub lotion on her skin. And a little creepy. I was like, take the compliment. And then she was like, no, that's what they sent last week. I'm like, oh, never mind. No, stalker. Red flag alert. Bad Dazzer. So you would if you were, is what you're saying, AJ. No. I'm not saying anything. Nothing.
Ms. Parker, does the state have any other witnesses or exhibits they wish to present?
No, Your Honor, at this time, the state would rest.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Salnick, what do you wish to do?
Judge, we're going to call some witnesses. If I can just have 1 minute and I'll get it all together, we're ready.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
So comfortable, watch your step up there. There's a couple of wires and a couple of steps.
Good. Oh, please be seated. Make yourself comfortable. Good afternoon. You look nervous. Are you nervous a little bit?
Yes, I
No
am.
reason to be. You're safe here. No one's going to bark at you. Please tell us your name.
Randa Mohammed.
I'm sorry, a little louder.
Randa Mohammed.
And if you'll scoot closer, or at least pull that microphone closer to you. The first name, did you say Rhonda?
Yes, sir.
R-H-O-N-D-A?
Randa.
R-A-N-D-A. A-N-D-A, and Mohammed?
Mohammed.
Thank you so very much. Mr. South?
Thank you, Your Honor. If you could just speak into the microphone. Can you tell,
Make yourself comfortable. I'll move it to you. You gotta get back close to that. There you go. Don't back her into the corner. Thank you.
can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury your relationship to Dalia Dippolito?
I'm her mother.
And what is your marital status?
Divorce.
And how long have you been divorced?
9 to 10 years.
And how many children do you have?
3.
And oldest to youngest?
Oldest is Dalia, then Amir, and the youngest one is Samira.
Okay, you probably need to speak into that a little bit more so we can hear you. Can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury what type of work you do?
Healthcare industry
And how long have you been in the healthcare industry?
for 20 years.
Mrs. Mohammed, do you remember meeting Michael Dippolito?
Yes, I do.
And when did you first meet him?
They came over the house. Dalia introduced him one day.
All right, you don't remember the date? You don't have to, but if you do,
I
you
would
can
say
tell us.
probably the beginning of October, something like that.
All right. What do you remember about him when you first met him?
Not a good impression. I didn't like, as soon as I saw him, me as a mom felt something, I don't know, just some kind of feeling. He wouldn't look at my eyes. He introduced himself. They stay in the house for a little bit. We talk. He did, every time he talked, he did have a little tick, like a nervous a smile, fake. And there was nothing funny, but that was just how he was there.
Okay. How often would he and Dalia come to your home?
I would say once or twice a week.
Were you ever at their place?
Yes, once.
And what was that for?
Dalia prepared a surprise party for him. It was his birthday. I helped out, and that was the first time that I went over their place.
Now, was that their place at Villa de Pepe, or was it somewhere else?
That was in Boca,
All right, and an apartment?
yes.
What was your relationship with your daughter like?
Before or after?
Well, let's talk first before.
It was one of the greatest one. Me and my daughter always went out, spent a lot of time. We did a lot of things together. We went to have dinner, trips, girls' night out, movies.
Okay.
Did a lot of things as a mom and a daughter.
What about after your daughter met Mike Dippolito?
Big change. My daughter wasn't the same. She was always with him. I wasn't able to spend no more time alone with her. I will call quite a few times. Sometimes she will not answer the phone. Sometimes he will answer the phone. Every time I will speak to her, she will have to be telling him what I was saying. I invite them for dinner. And they always were rushing. He was always kind of playing with the phone, kind of always wanted to leave. We gotta go, we gotta go.
Okay.
I never did have an explanation for that. Once I asked my daughter, does it bother him being here? Why is he always rushing?
All right. Let me ask you, how did you find out that Mike and Dalia had gotten married?
They both called me one day and invited me to their house to have dinner. And they say they have a surprise. I came over with my youngest daughter to have dinner. And when I got there, they were telling each other, you tell her, no, you tell her, and they were kind of each other, not saying what it was. Didn't have any idea what was happening. And then she went, ta-da, and she showed me her hand. And she said, we got married this morning. I never understood that. I not even told them congratulations right away, because that's not the way that me and my daughter have never planned to get married. Especially me being in town, for them to do something like that. She was not raised like that. She always planned to have a wedding and tell the family. There was no reason to be doing that.
Okay. At any point, when she was here in Florida, did your daughter ever take classes for TV production?
Yes, she did.
To your knowledge, did she ever appear in a TV production?
Yes, she did.
Do you know if she got paid for it?
Very minimal.
Do you know the name of whatever it was that she was involved with?
I don't remember.
Relevance?
Over.
Do you know the name of it?
I don't remember very well, but I believe it's Kennedy, some kind of a joke place or something related with something fake or something like that.
Do you know when that was, time-wise?
I would say probably '04 or '05.
Do you know anything about the subject matter of that, though?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
It's not what you think I'm going to say, that's why. Let me move on. I want to talk about a baseball game that's been referred to in this case. Do you remember anything about going to a Marlins game with Mike Dippolito in 2009?
Yes, I do.
Tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury what you remember about that.
I received a phone call from Dalia and Mike, and he bought a box for this particular game.
Hearsay.
Okay, don't tell me what Mike said, okay?
Okay.
Did you go to a baseball game?
Yes, I did.
And was Mike Dippolito there?
Yes, he was.
And in what type of place at the stadium did you sit?
In a box.
Meaning a box?
I mean, a place just for us with drinks and a lot of food. It was just separated for a group of people.
All right. And was that any type of special trip for you or your father?
No, not at all. My dad was very sick back then.
All right. Who was there, if you recall, besides, did your father go on to that trip? Did he go to the
Yes.
stadium?
Yes, he did, and we kind of had to push him to go because this was not planned at all, and he was very sick by then.
Who was there, if you remember?
Mike, his friends, girlfriends, wives, his mom, And then because they did have extra tickets, I came with my dad, my son, and another friend of his.
All right. Let me move on to something else I wanted to ask you about. What is your father's name?
Enrique Gonzalez.
And did he have a nickname?
Yes.
And what was that?
Papa Ike.
Did your father pass away?
Yes.
When did he pass away?
The same week that my daughter was arrested.
Was your daughter home when he passed away?
Yes, he was in coma.
What did he suffer from?
Prostate cancer.
And did you have anyone at your home helping to take care of him?
Yes, hospice was there.
And how long were they there?
They were there for the last 2 weeks.
Before your father passed away, did your daughter ever help you with something?
Yes, she did.
Can you tell the jury what that is?
While I was going through that, I'm the only daughter here in Florida. So I was taking care of everything for my dad. So I asked my daughter to please help me out, go online and do some researches to get everything prepared because that's what hospice has advised us.
What did Dalia specifically do to help you?
She looked for different places according to the budget, and he wanted to be cremated. So she needed to look at different places and from there decided which one we were going to go with.
All right, and was your dad, was he buried or was he cremated?
He was cremated.
You can. These are some items in evidence that I would like you to look at. This is defense exhibit number 17. Can you tell the jury what that is?
Hospice of Palm Beach is the hospice that served that until he passed away.
All right. Judge, can I have permission to publish this to the jury?
Yes.
I want to show you one other document that's in evidence, defense exhibit number 14. Can you tell me what this is?
His death certificate.
All right. Can I publish this as well, Your Honor?
Yes.
And lastly, I want to show you what's in evidence as defense exhibit number 13, and ask you if you could take a look at this and tell me what this is.
This is the place that we decided to go with, and this is the arrangements of the payment and my signature.
All right, is this for the place that ultimately cremated him?
That's correct.
Was the place that you used one of the places that your daughter researched online?
Objection, Your Honor. Call for hearsay. Self-serving hearsay.
You can answer the question. Was the place that you used one that your daughter researched?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen Mike Dippolito since your daughter's arrest?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
Pardon me. Thank you.
Any cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Ms. Muhammad.
Good afternoon.
You mentioned that your daughter had appeared in a television production. She was an extra in that, wasn't she? She never actually appeared on television?
Yes, that's correct.
And I'm sorry that I do have to ask you questions about your grandfather, I mean, about your father. I'm sure this is very upsetting and uncomfortable situation to talk about
It is.
him in. First of all, what's the name of the place that your daughter researched online?
Quite few places because my dad needed to be cremated. So there were all different kind of prices according to the boxes and the services. So she did quite a few researches.
And did she go to the specific websites for each of those places?
What do you mean?
Did she do a general search, or did she go to the specific, like, did she visit the website that you ultimately, of the cremation service that you ultimately used?
I'm pretty sure she went to all different ones to get the prices.
And what's the name of the one that you used?
I don't recall the name, but it's the one that I saw in the paper.
Is it, Gold Coast Crematory?
Did you show her
If I
the?
show you
No.
if I show you the paper?
No, that's not
Can
the
you
name.
Point to me, and show me which one it was.
This name, no.
Is that it right there, Cremation Services of the Palm Beaches?
Yes, but because he needed a special box, then it goes with this too.
Do you want me to show you the other? Is the paperwork you're talking about in evidence?
Yes, that's the place.
These are the other two documents.
No, this is hospice. This is his death certificate, is this place. This is
This
the
one?
place, yes.
Is it a Cremation Services of the Palm Beaches?
Yes.
So she visited that website on her computer?
She visited quite few because we needed to compare prices.
Can you tell me what specific websites that she visited on her computer?
I was not there, but I know that she gave me all different names and some prices, and then from there we decided which one was convenient for us.
So she gave you a long list and rattled off all the prices and told you how much it would cost for different things?
Yeah, pretty much she discussed all different names, yes.
Now, do you know what day she did that funeral search on her computer?
I don't remember exactly, but this was about when the week before. Dad was very sick at that point, and hospice kind of say he has 1 day, 2 days, so they want to prepare us in advance. So I would say week or two or something like that. I don't know exactly when.
Okay. And when she was on the computer, did she call you right then and talk to you about it over the phone and tell you this is what she found?
I don't remember at that point.
Did she
But,
tell you?
Obviously, at one point, we discussed the prices together, but I wouldn't say if it was right there or after. I was
You don't know
going
if it
already
was-
through a lot.
You don't know if it was recent,
I
right?
was already going through a lot for me to remember now at that point if it was right there or after.
What, do you think it was the same day that she did the research?
Judge, I'm going to object. She's asked the question 3 different ways, and she said she doesn't know.
It's the same.
Okay. Well, can you tell me if it was at least before or after she was arrested?
Same objection, Your Honor.
I'm trying to find a time frame, Judge.
I don't have a time frame. This is about my dad, and I think you should have a little respect for this. You're talking about somebody who passed away, who has nothing to do with this. This is about him being, cremated, and you want me to go back through all that?
Yikes. I mean, I understand that. I would not be happy to go through all that I went through with my mother. But she's been painting her daughter as the victim the whole entire time. So you got to answer the questions, and her side put all of this into evidence. I thought it was odd when they did it, but they've wanted it all in there. So It sucks. Haley. Oops. Hello from Bad Dazzer. Dalia learned all she knows from her mama, you know. Yikes. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I she could be walking right into wherever the state's trying to lead her. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. Um, but she wasn't. Plead the fifth. I already did that earlier in the stream. Yeah, I agree, Heidel. Like, this is kind of crazy. Yikes. I mean, the state's walking around it as gently as they possibly can, but you got to ask the questions. The defense is using this to say that she was doing this research for her mom because of her dad. The state has to be able to delve into that, and they need to be okay, you're the person that can prove this. Prove it. Don't yell at me about it.
Okay, ma'am, and I apologize, I did not mean to upset you.
You are, because you're asking me so many times, Juan, I already told you.
I'm just trying to find out if you know.
Find out what? When she called me and when she did this, I already told you that she did research a lot of places. I was here by myself, taking care of my dad.
Okay. And you weren't with her when she was on the computer?
No.
And you don't know what she was doing that day when she was on the computer, do you?
Excuse me?
You don't know what she was doing that day when she was on the computer?
I don't understand your question.
What else she was doing that day that she was doing the research you're saying that
She
happened
was
on the
helping me
computer?
out.
Okay. And did you talk to her before she did the search on her computer? Do you know if you talked to her right prior?
Of course, I told her to help me out, so I did talk to her.
And did she hang up the phone and say, okay, I'm gonna do it right away?
She didn't say when, but obviously she needed to do it because Dad was sick.
And those phone calls would be in the phone records, right?
I suppose to, I don't know.
Okay, thank you. I have no further questions.
Anything else, Mr. Selnick?
Mr. Mohammed, all you know is that you asked your daughter to help you bury your father, and she gave you information. Not bury, have your father cremated, and she gave you information.
That is correct.
All right, thank you. I have nothing further.
Thank you very much, Ms. Mohammed. You're excused.
Judge, may Ms. Mohammed at this point be permitted to stay in the courtroom?
No, Your Honor.
Sure. I would call Dr. Sarah Coyne, but I think Ms. Parker and I want to approach the bench.
Yes.
The answer to the question that you sent up there, I can't give you any satisfactory response to it. The questions that were asked are the ones that the lawyers felt were germane and necessary, and so you're not going to get a response to that particular question. All right, with that, sorry about that. Mr. Selnick.
I would call Sarah Coyne.
Hi, Bri.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
Great, thanks.
Please tell us your name.
I'm Sarah Coyne,
How do you spell Sarah?
Sarah
And Coyne?
Coyne.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dr. Coyne, can you tell the jury where you live?
Yes, I am from Spanish Fork, Utah.
And did you travel here from Utah?
Sure did.
And where are you employed?
I work at Brigham Young University in Provo.
And can you tell us a little bit, please, about your educational background?
Sure. I received my bachelor's degree in psychology from Utah State University in 2001. And then I did my PhD in psychology from in the University of Central Lancashire, which is in Preston, England, in 2004.
And where are you currently employed?
Brigham Young University.
And are you a professor?
Yes, I'm a professor of human development.
And are you referred to as Dr. Coyne or Professor Coyne?
Yes, sometimes.
All right. Can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what is it that you teach?
Yeah, sure. I teach 2 classes right now. One is on adolescent development, and then one is called Media, Family, and Human Development. And that one just looks at all different types of media and how media influences us as individuals and as families.
And what is the focus of your work?
The media in all different aspects.
And have you written journal articles before?
Yes.
And are these journal articles what they refer to as being peer-reviewed?
Yes.
And can you explain to the jury what peer review means?
Yeah. After you do a study and you write it all up, and then you submit it to a journal, and then the editors of the journal find what they consider to be the experts of the field, and they send it out to them, and they would read it, and you don't know who they're sending it to. They'll read it, provide a lot of feedback, some constructive, some not, and then you can have an opportunity to revise it then according to that feedback before it's considered for publication.
Is that a lengthy process?
It can be, yeah. I've had things under the works for years.
All right. And have you been published in the area of, well, before I do that, how many peer review articles have you had published?
I have 38 right now.
Were you the lead author in all of those?
For the majority, but certainly it's a collaboration between myself and other individuals, so we all play different roles. Sometimes I'm the lead, sometimes I'm not.
And have you ever been published in the area of reality TV?
Yes.
Can you explain that to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Sure, yeah. We've done a paper on reality television when I was living in the UK, and we wanted to see what went on in reality television as far as aggressive behavior goes. So we watched the 5 most popular reality television programs and the 5 non-reality programs, and just to see kind of what aggressive behavior was going on in those types of programs.
And that was turned into a journal article?
Yes.
All right. And I want to ask you, are you involved in any current research as it concerns reality TV?
Yeah, we're doing 2 studies right now on reality television. The first is a project called Relate. And so we've collected data on about 5,000 couples. And we asked them what television programs they like to watch. And a lot of other relationship outcomes, you know, how they feel about their relationship, do they like their spouse and things. And the plan is to look at how watching different types of reality programs influences their perceptions about their relationships. So if I'm watching a lot of, you know, these romance-related ones, does that then construe my own idea of my own relationship? The other study that we're doing is called Flourishing Families. It's a longitudinal study about why families flourish or why they fail. It's got 700 families from Seattle and from Provo, Utah. And again, we asked them what their favorite television programs are. And we're going to look at the reality ones again, and to see if they watch a lot of family-based ones, and if then that colors their perception of their own family and what they deem to be kind of a successful family in society.
Let me just make a couple of things clear before we go on. You're not here today to offer testimony about any specific person in this case, are you?
No.
All right. And you're not here to discuss the psychological development of any of the people in this case, are you?
No.
And you didn't do any clinical evaluations of anyone in this case, did you?
Nope.
And I didn't ask you to, did I?
No.
All right. Did you review the materials in this case that I sent you?
Yes.
And did you and I discuss certain aspects of this case?
Yes.
And did I ask you to come in and offer some definitions to the jury?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about that.
Okay.
Before I ask you that, let me ask you one other thing. Does your expertise in this field involve you going on the set of reality TV and the production end?
No.
What is your expertise?
It's from an academic standpoint.
Okay, all right. With that in mind, can I ask you to tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury how you define reality TV?
Yeah, sure. Reality TV is a genre of television programming. In the academic world, we think of it as unscripted drama. And anything goes in reality television. You have reality TV shows from things like baking cupcakes to catching fish to building a home to falling in love to falling out of love and breaking up and eating bugs and even just general interactions. Reality TV kind of can be thought of, at least can be conferred to ways of talk shows. In talk shows, anything goes, and so same thing with reality TV. A lot of boundaries are tested there. They kind of push the limits about what is acceptable behavior on reality TV and what's normal. And so pretty much anything goes on reality TV.
Let me ask you, are there different types of reality TV?
Yeah, there are. Not everyone agrees about the different types, but from the academic literature, there are 6 different types.
Can you share each one with the jury? Actually, can you share one at a time and then talk about each one before you go on to the next one?
Yeah, sure. Okay, the first one is called reality dramatic, and I think this is the most real of any of the different types of programs, at least purported to be the most real. So you get a group of individuals together, whether that's a family or roommates or anyone, and they just videotape what goes on. And so good examples of this are Big Brother, if you remember that show. They just got people into a house and then just videotaped them all day, every day, and showed certain parts. Another really popular one right now is called Jersey Shore, where you get a group of people together and then they videotape them doing all these crazy antics and then just kind of show what happens with these individuals.
What's the next type of reality TV?
Another one is crime. So this just follows law enforcement on their day-to-day activities. The best example of this is Cops. It's the longest running reality television program out there, started in 1989. So it's been running for a really long time. And just follows cops as they go and try to capture criminals, try to talk to them, all that. Another one is America's Most Wanted.
Now, is there can you tell us the next one,
Oh,
please?
do you want me to just keep going? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Sure, yeah. Romance is the third one. So it follows a relationship from start and sometimes to finish. So The Bachelor is a really popular one right now. 25 women are vying to be the love of this one guy's life. Another type is game shows or competitions. So you get a group of individuals together, they compete for a prize. So Survivor is a really popular one. Fear Factor is another one where people would come and they'd have to face their greatest fears by eating weird bugs or jumping off buildings attached to a bungee cord or whatever. Another one is Talent Show. These are I think the most popular ones right now. So Dancing with the Stars and American Idol, where people try to become famous by doing whatever talent they can.
I'm sorry,
ahead.
go ahead, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh yeah, the last one's just information. That kind of captures most everything else, and it just describes a certain topic. So A Baby Story is a nice one there. Kind of follows a mother from pregnancy to birth and describes, the stages of labor and things like that.
Where does YouTube figure in reality TV? From your work, can you share that with the jury?
Yeah, YouTube, it's not reality TV in that it has a set of producers, but it certainly shows real life. Anyone can post anything on YouTube, and all sorts of things are posted. And so there's certainly elements, a lot of real life that goes on, but it's not scripted, so it's kind of similar to reality television, but it doesn't have the production elements behind it that does, say, a typical reality television program has.
And what does the term going viral mean?
Going viral is, you might post something that maybe just friends or family you expect to look at, and then for some reason it catches the attention of the world. And so thousands or even millions of people will then view the video, and it gets passed on by word of mouth or via email. It just kind of keeps going and going and going.
Can you think of an example of something going viral that's might be known to everybody?
Probably the best one I can think of is Justin Bieber. He kind of put on a little thing of him singing, and it went crazy, and a talent scout found him, and now he's one of the most popular teenage stars out there.
Let me ask you, from your studies and your work, why do people watch reality TV?
Yeah, there's a theory out there. It's called uses and gratifications theory, and it answers that question. It talks about why we watch anything on TV, and we watch things to fulfill a certain need that we have. So for reality television, there's been quite a bit of research on this, and there's a few characteristics of people who really turn to reality television. The first is voyeurism, and that's just kind of getting a sneaky peek into other people's lives. It's kind of our innate curiosity just to find out what happens with other people, what goes on in other families. Another one is status. And people who are highly motivated by status want other people to show attention to them. They have a desire, they'd like to become famous. Fame is important to them. Things like having a lot of money is important, having the right look, having the best clothes, having the right cars as status of their own individual worth is really, really important.
Okay.
Anything else?
And just 2 or 3 more questions.
Sure.
How do people, from your perspective, how do people get on reality TV?
Everyone has their own little story, but there's kind of 3 main ways. The most common is through the audition process. So these big shows will have an extensive audition process where you'll either prepare a tape or go in person to try to get on the show. Another way is to try to pitch your own reality television show. And this takes some thought. You have to prepare a formal proposal and submit it to a production company, so MTV or somebody like that. You may or may not get a meeting with the producers to kind of go on from there. The third way, which is much less successful, but people do it, is to try to do something really kind of crazy to try to get noticed and become famous, to try to then get on reality television. A good example of this is, if you remember the Balloon Boy hoax. You guys remember that one? Yeah, and he told the media that his son was in the balloon, and there was this big chase on television, and then it came out later that the guy was on Wife Swap before, and that he'd done this whole thing as a way to kind of get back into reality TV. And so, not a very successful way to get on it, but certainly people do it.
Did people gain fame or celebrity status from doing this type of thing?
From getting on reality TV, or?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the thing about reality TV is that anybody can do it, anybody can become famous. You know, and when you're watching it, that's kind of the message. And people watch it and they say, oh, well, you're just an ordinary guy. I could do that. I could behave like that. If he can do it, so can I. I can become famous. And some of these people go on to earn millions. Some of them get endorsement deals afterwards. They get their own spin-off shows and so on. So there's, a lot riding on it.
All right. Dr. Coyne, thank you. I don't have any
problem.
other questions, Ms. Parker.
Thank you.
Now, your thesis for your PhD, that consisted of 5 studies all on children from the ages of 11 to 14, correct?
Yes.
And you didn't show them movie clips, TV cartoons, you showed them skits that you had filmed yourself, correct?
For my PhD, yes.
Yes. And you've never done a study on how reality TV affects a person, have you?
No, but we're collecting data on it right now.
Okay, but you've never completed a study on that?
No.
And the one study that you did do regarding a reality television was just for content analysis in the United Kingdom when you lived there, right?
Yeah, the one published study we have.
And basically you just found out from that study that there's a lot of aggression in reality television programs?
Yes.
Okay. Currently, are you teaching?
Yes.
And you teach 2 classes, right? Media and Family and Human Development, and then the other is called Adolescent Development, is that correct? Now, let's talk a little bit about reality television. You actually became interested in reality television when you lived in the United Kingdom, right?
That's right.
And that was because Big Brother was popular over there, didn't you say?
Yes.
And you really became knowledgeable about reality television by researching journal articles and reading things on the internet. Isn't that true?
Yeah, when we were preparing for the study, you have to become an expert on the topic. You have to read, everything you can get your hands on in the academic literature about reality television, so you can get the theoretical background before you begin your study.
And that's how you obtained your knowledge, was the internet and reading journal articles, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And the show Cops, I think you told me that you have watched it before, haven't you?
Long time ago.
All right. And you actually made reference that that's the oldest true reality show in
The longest
television.
running one, yeah.
Okay. And I think you told me that that show films crime as it happens. It's not scripted.
Yeah, it kind of follows law enforcement as they, try to catch criminals or whatever they're doing.
Now, there's a huge audition process for most reality shows, right?
Yes,
And most people try out for these shows multiple times before they even make it. Isn't
that's
that true?
correct, yeah.
Have you ever been to an audition for a reality television show?
No,
Have you ever talked to anybody about the audition process?
no,
Have you ever looked at an application for a reality television show?
no.
I think you told me that much of the behavior on reality television is artificially induced. Is that a fair statement?
I wouldn't say much of it, but certainly some of it is. You know, producers will come and they'll ask the contestants to offer their opinion on something, or they'll put them in elaborate, crazy situations to then capture how they'll behave after that. But then some of it is just simply them just behaving.
But some of it is artificially induced.
Definitely.
And I think you also told me that the people who watch reality television programs are the people who are often interested in getting in them. Is that true?
Yes.
Now, the 3 ways to get into a reality show, you said to audition, to approach a producer, and the last is to maybe do something and become famous for it. Mm-hmm. Now, during the deposition that I took of you, do you remember telling me that you couldn't give me a specific example of somebody who did something to be famous and then got a reality television show out of it?
Yeah, and I still don't know of anyone who's been successful in getting their own reality television program.
Okay. You didn't tell me about the Balloon Boy during that conversation, though, that I had with you, did you?
No.
Okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Balloon Boy incident, since you brought it up. That actually occurred, let me back up. That was a couple that wanted to gain a reality television show, right? Mm-hmm. And they were both actors at the time?
I think they'd been on Wife Swap.
Okay. And did you know whether or not that they were both actors?
No.
All right. And did you know whether or not that they had kind of a production company
No.
that they ran?
No.
All right. And they'd actually been on reality shows 2 times previous. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think that he'd been on it twice.
And that the husband had actually pitched a reality show idea to the TLC channel. Did you know that?
No.
And did you know whether or not they actually had a show in development with the producer of Wife Swap at the time of the Balloon Boy incident?
No.
And did you know that the Balloon Boy incident actually occurred on October 15th of 2009?
No.
And that would be after the defendant in this case was arrested, right?
Yes.
Now, you also mentioned Jersey Shore. Are you familiar with Jersey Shore?
You know, just a little bit. I watched about 20 minutes of it myself, but that's all.
All right, little silly.
Yeah. A little over the top.
And isn't it true that Jersey Shore didn't actually air until December 3rd of 2009 after the defendant was arrested in this case?
Sure,
You know that?
I'll believe you, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been on the set of a reality TV show?
No.
Have you ever spent any time interviewing any producers from a reality television show?
No.
Have you ever spent any time interviewing any people that work on the set of a reality television show?
No.
Speak to a cameraman?
No.
Have you ever interviewed anybody that's been a contestant on a reality television show?
No.
Now, you received an email from Mr. Salnick about this case and were retained the 2nd week of April in 2011, correct?
Yes.
And in preparation for your testimony here, you watched a video clip of the defendant and who's referred to as the CI or Mohammed Shihada. Do you remember watching that? Mm-hmm. And you also watched a video clip of the defendant and the undercover officer Woody Jean. Do you remember that? And you also watched a video of the defendant interviews at the Boynton Beach Police Department. Mm-hmm. And the video of the defendant being told that her husband had been killed. Do you remember all of those?
Yes.
All right. Did you listen to any recording of any phone conversations?
No.
Did you listen to any jail calls from the defendant?
No.
Now, in any of those videos that you watched, those videos that you watched, you didn't hear any reference to reality television in any of those, did you?
Yes.
In any of the videos that you watched in this case, you didn't hear any reference to reality television in any of those videos, did you?
No.
Did you speak to the defendant in this case? Did you ask her any questions?
No.
Did you speak to Mike Dippolito about this case?
No.
Mohammed Shihada, did you speak to him?
Overruled and no.
Did you?
No.
Now, your role here today was to educate the jury on what reality television is, correct?
Yes.
How much are you being paid for your testimony here today?
I am being paid $175 an hour.
Okay, you guys all know I hate that question. I'll defend her on this. The state doesn't have to pay their experts. They're all there. The defense has to pay their experts. I hate this question, but I wish I'd stop asking it. Gabby, you asked what's wrong with her eyes. Have you seen her smile? Because everything I keep typing about her keeps getting rejected. This woman walked up and looked like she was straight. Her smile has disappeared, but it was quite jokery, if that's a word, when she got up there. I mean, whoa. It would have, like, I can't even say anything. What's up, Frank? Yes, they should be paid. I'm gonna kind of agree with you that she's not an expert. But I have seen one guy, and he was in Florida, and I'm not so sure he wasn't in this judge's courtroom. He answered the state more than you, is what he said. And I loved it. I loved it. That guy was found innocent. Should have never been tried. Yes, over that plus 20 cases of Monster Energy drinks. Oh, my gosh. It's Florida's fault. Might be. I can't ask you any more questions about that staircase trial, Flashman, because this chat has a dirty mind. You'd pay her $1.59 just for shutting up. Wow. Wow. All right, Haley. Haley's like, just so you know, I can't do Haley's. She didn't learn her makeup skills in the UK. Well, I don't know where she learned them. I don't know. It's Lori Vallow? Oh. All right. I'm gonna push play again. I needed a little break. Listen, I'm happy she's happy. If she's actually that happy, that's great. That's great on her. She's a far cry better than the mom that was just on the stand. But holy, I don't want to break her. I want her to be happy. But she's scary happy. Kind of like this chick.
Hello. She looks like a creepy doll.
Oh, you should have seen her when she got on the stand. I'm telling you, like, scary.
Yeah.
She was looking through those trick binoculars right before taking the stand.
I was just, when I saw her, the first time, I was like, what is wrong with her eye? She looks like a raccoon.
I think, I don't know if Haley said it or if Heidel said it. I think that she probably did have her eyeliner on, but it's hot in Florida. She's from Utah. And I think, and Heidel said something about probably maybe oily skin, and I have never had my eyeliner do that, but I've had it do like that on the top, but you can't see it. But
right. Well,
I don't know what's going on.
Bri is right. She did the trick binoculars.
I think so. I think so. You missed Dalia's mom yelling at the state.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she got quite upset with the prosecutor.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Did she give him the good old stare. Her
She was
crazy
staring.
stare.
Well, she was mad because they were asking, the defense introduced Dahlia's grandpa's death certificate, all her her internet searches, and something else that had to deal with the death of her grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
They put all that into evidence. So the state asked, how do you know that Dahlia was doing these things? When she was looking up these searches for funeral homes on the internet, she was saying that she did that when Dahlia's mom's dad was dying. And then she kept kind of pushing her on it a little bit, and then she just went off why don't you show some respect? That's my dad, blah,
Okay.
blah, 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 blah. I was like, holy crap. It's
Alrighty then.
she's got to be able to, dig into it a little bit, lady. But dang. I mean, she was going at her. And the state never lost her temper. I'll give her that. She just was sorry, but I have to ask.
That's crazy.
And then we got this thing that's on the stand. She was in tears, and this woman walked up and was like, hi.
You're just like, hi.
I'm from Utah. I'm so happy. It's all just bright and sunny out there. Not like here in Florida.
That is funny.
She's like, I also study the media. I'm like, well, you're probably not happy anymore then, are you?
Yeah. Nope.
They're depressing.
Yep.
She's what you get when you cross Florida and Utah. Piletown, I don't want to watch it again. I don't. I mean...
Why did you watch it a bunch of times?
No. A Florida.
A Florida?
I just
That's
don't.
funny.
She's just she kind of, I hate to use the word because I don't like it.
Cool.
She triggers me a little bit. I don't know what it is about her. She scares me.
Yeah. But
She's
just the way
kinda-
she's looking.
This is the least she has smiled the whole time. Respect my
her-
Florida.
A Florida.
She just sings, if you're happy and clap your hands.
You know what? Oh my God. She looks like one of those monkeys that you wind up and they're just smiling and clapping their hands.
I mean, oh my gosh.
Oh,
And
man.
people pay her to teach them stuff. Yep. Because, you walk into her classroom every day. It's a great day. We're all going to do great. I'm so glad you're all here. Let's do it. I don't know. She does icebreakers every day.
She hands out gold stars on a daily.
You walked in the classroom. You get a gold star, and you get a gold star.
Yeah.
Good. But this was 2011. She may not be that happy anymore. Somebody may have broke her. Bobby.
Did you break her, Bobby?
Did you break her? Did you break her, Bobby?
Breaker,
Oh my
Bobby.
breaker 19. What's your 20?
Shh, over.
Had a teacher like that, I'm dropping out. She looks like she's craving a tall glass of AB plus on the rocks.
Yeah, she is.
Oh my gosh. She may have actually studied reality, by accident while studying reality TV. Also,
That's
reality TV was kind of still in its infancy back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I would love to see her study it now because it's kind of taken over everything. That's, it's all scripted. It's all scripted. I don't care. Ah. Bobby, he tried to fix her broke, I can't even read. He tried to
Her
fix
broken
her,
bits.
but her broken bits wouldn't go back in. That was Project Runway days.
Gosh, man. That's funny that he even knows that.
It is funny. That's not what I figured he would be watching. I agree. Whoever reality will make you sad. It will. She's not in reality. You're not that happy if you're in reality. No, sorry. But dang. All right. I think she's almost done though.
You think?
Her. I hope so. That's how you know. Whoops. Unfortunately, you had no choice. Sure, Flashman, sure. We believe you. That's how you know she hadn't been studying reality up to this point in life. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know. She's added nothing to the defense
So
at all.
like, what is she exactly?
I don't know.
She's supposed to be an expert of what?
She's like a psychologist or something, but she studies the media and she supposedly has done these studies on reality TV. That's all she's talked about is reality TV, and they were asking her like the effects of reality TV. Well, she brought up that balloon boy. Remember the hoax?
Oh yeah.
Where
Yep.
she brought up that, and then she brought up the fact that that dad had been on wife swap before then, and was kind of setting this up to get back into reality TV. And she said, "Well, you realize like that the balloon boy was after Dahlia's arrest." I'm like,
Right.
you know, yes. And this one time on Big Brother. Yes, she likes Big Brother, and she
You're
could
just
not
watching
lie.
Cribs, and you're just watching the MTV show Cribs. You open the door and it's her. She's like, "Come and look at my hay bales."
It would just be this big old grin, like, "Come in,
She's in there making like voodoo dolls.
it's fun in here." Swear. How much
You'll
longer can
love
she go?
it.
She doesn't have anything to say. I would hope not much longer. Oh, she's jealous because no one ever gave her a rose. And cue Bad Dasser.
Right?
See, what had happened was that's all. Voodoo dolls.
Yeah. If you don't be careful, she'll make one of you too. She can look right into your soul with those eyes.
Yeah, then he asked about the effects of YouTube, and I'm like, oh, I don't know.
I can tell you a few effects of YouTube. This isn't the live for that.
Drinking. No.
Yeah. Seeing a therapist.
But not this one.
No, definitely not.
That's what reality TV does for you. Exactly. It's not
Like
good.
my grandfather would say, it's brain rot.
Yes. But we like it.
Yeah. It's like a car accident. You want to look away, but you can't.
You gotta look.
Know?
You have to look. Oh my gosh. All right. She's got to be almost done. Almost. Right. Please, lady.
Do you know how much you're going to make total for your involvement in this case?
No, it depends on how long I'm
All right, so you're being paid hourly. How much time did you spend prior to testifying here today reviewing materials?
I can't give you an exact figure. I'm gonna say maybe like 3 to 5 hours.
Okay, so 3 hours. I'll give you 3. 175. You probably want more than that, right? 5?
Give it to me.
And did you have to prepare for the deposition that I took of you?
Yeah, I just reviewed specifically the paper that I wrote just to make sure that I remember, got the results right and everything.
What?
And
Oh my God. That was so aggressive. Like, did you see her face? Like, on the paper that I wrote. What is wrong?
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, I'll probably go back, Flashmate, or Puddletown. I'll go back at the end. We're making good
so
time.
I can see her yell.
Oh no. Oh no. Who's there? Is that her now?
Oh wow.
That's actually the small picture is okay.
Yeah,
Told you
from
she- I
afar
told-
because you can't see her. She's like a Monet. You know, you don't want to get up close because it's a hot mess.
I mean, you know, I told you she doesn't look as happy. She's like, I'll smile. Yes, she does. I agree.
I need to
I
see
will.
what.
Her over the top enthusiasm because it's crazy. You're like, there's nobody that happy.
She's like the teacher from that Adam Sandler movie that eats glue and like rubs glue all over herself while the kids are out playing in the yard. She's like, "This is my time now, Timmy."
Gabby, the art connoisseur.
Well, my husband is an artist, so yeah.
True story.
I'm not an expert though. I will not claim to be.
Yes, because I'm not paying you.
No,
I-
absolutely not.
I
I'm not
about
an
said
expert in art at all.
I about said
Or
$1.70. I about said I'm not paying you $1.75 an hour.
You're not paying me 2 cents an hour.
I mean, if I could pay you, I would, but I can't right now. So
And that's
And it would
just
be-
for 2 cents, all right?
that's right. And pennies are going away, so it's going to
That's
have to be
it.
a nickel.
Yeah, well, hey. A nickel is a nickel, right?
That's right. Save a bunch. Put them in a sock, and you can use it as a defense weapon.
That's
A bunch
useful,
of 'em.
actually.
There you go. See? You learned something
Useful
today.
You have. If you
You're
haven't
all
learned
welcome.
anything from this teacher, you've learned something from AJ. Could also use a bar of soap, but hey,
True.
nickels will be fine too.
True. They'd just be a little louder. They might hear you coming. Well,
Yeah.
jingling.
Well, not if you roll it up enough. It's kind of like salt. You know what I mean?
True, true. Oh my gosh. A dime is a dime. That it is. I
Well,
know
that's
you're
why they used
singing.
to use the phone books. Never
Mm.
mind. I'm not even going to get into that.
Flash fan? AJ can't pay you because pole dancing is hard to come by these days. Wow. How do you know that, sir?
Yeah, how do you know that? Do they have something going on in the basement of your church that we don't know about?
He just said he got in trouble by the assistant pastor, so
Dang.
don't know.
Flash
Yes,
fans
that is-
charging $5 a head to get into the basement at the church.
That is another use for a song, and I'm not going to talk about what you're talking about. It was the best when Mama got off the stand all pissed, and immediately we were in Pee Wee's Playhouse with Crackhead Carol. That is the truth. That's the truth
Crackhead
right
Carol.
there.
She can't be a crackhead. She has all her teeth.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
True.
I was just observing and I was like, wait. Yeah,
Well,
no,
they
she's
might be.
not.
They might not be real. Maybe you
That's
know.
true. That's true.
She might take them out at night.
Well, I mean, good for her. You know, she got new teeth.
See, she's
This is all speculation, by the way. This is
all
real.
of it.
We don't
All
really
of
know
it.
what
All
she
of it.
does.
Yeah. Flash fan. I know how to make it rain. Woo.
Haley's having like eye twitches forever
I-
now because she thinks that Flash Fan's still innocent. I'm like, oh, Haley, you've been gone a while. You have no idea.
Yes, Puddletown. I concur. Those are her court teeth.
She only takes out, like, she puts them in a box through for the rest of the year until she has to go to court. Oh my god.
I got my court teeth, my mall teeth. There's my dentist teeth. And then I'm gonna go, let's see, that's my going out teeth. Here's my professor teeth. Here's my staying home Sunday teeth. Oh, we don't have to put those in. Oh no. Well, now you know. A close up. She's ready for a close up now, Mr. DeMille. I don't know.
DeMello.
Flashman, tired Flashman's funny.
Tired
Your teeth are
Flashman.
like stars. They come out at night.
They look like that gum, the chiclets.
Yes.
Is that what that gum is called? They call it chiclets? Yeah, that's what they look like. She did. That. They're not real. They're just glued to something, and then she just pops them in and then takes them out and just makes new ones every time.
Snipe.
So that is a serious.
That is
I don't
scary.
know. Yeah.
That's scary. She only puts her teeth in when she's courting? Well, she has 5 kids, so I hope she
Maybe her husband likes it that way.
it's like you got those fold back teeth in tonight.
Yeah. It's like, what are we talking about here? A gummy or what's going on?
Okay. All right. I'm really pushing play right now.
Well, you see what happens now when I come in?
No, it's
Derailed.
fun. It's good. It's all good.
Their literature as well.
Okay, and you submitted a bill to the state attorney's office for your time in the deposition, right?
Yep.
Okay. And the travel time, how long did it take for you to get here?
Judge, I'm going to object. This is kind of beyond the scope of direct and beyond what we've discussed.
Overruled.
How long did it take for you to get here?
Like 8 hours.
And do you get paid for all of that travel time?
Yes.
And so is it 8 hours here and 8 hours back?
Mm-hmm.
And how long did you have to wait outside of the courtroom?
Judge, I'm going to object again. This is irrelevant.
Overruled.
I've been here since 10 a.m.
Okay. And when's your flight back?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, thank you. I have no further questions.
Redirect?
Yes. Did I suggest that you testify in a certain way?
No.
Did I tell you that you had to testify in this case?
No.
When the information was presented to you about being involved in this case, did you make a decision right on the phone and say, yes, I'll do it?
No.
Did you have to review everything first to make sure that you were comfortable with defining those terms that you did for the jury?
That's right.
This is the first time you've ever done this, is that correct?
Yes.
It's not like you testify for the government or for the defense or the plaintiff or the defendant. This is the very first time you've been in a forensic setting, is that right?
That's right.
Let me ask you something. The prosecutor asked you about the cops show. From your knowledge, there's certainly a professional production team there, isn't there?
Yes.
And there's certainly a final editing process, correct?
Yes.
And it's part entertainment, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, that's why it's been so long running, is because people like to watch it. They're entertained by it.
All right. And the prosecutor talked to you about, well, let me just ask you. The prosecutor asked you about how much you're getting paid,
Right.
okay? Do you want to hang out here in South Florida?
Not so much.
All right. Do you have children?
I have 3 little kids.
All right. Ages what to what?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
Oh,
Sustained.
you're anxious to get home, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. One thing that the prosecutor asked you about, mentioned Balloon Boy.
Yes.
All right. And she said that Balloon Boy happened after Ms. Dippolito was arrested. Let me ask you a question. Was reality TV invented before Ms. Dippolito was arrested?
Yeah, I think the earliest ones were in the 1940s.
Was the term viral and YouTube around before Ms. Dippolito got arrested?
Yep.
And with respect to Balloon Boy, didn't Balloon Boy's father go to jail for falsely reporting a crime?
I think he did.
Thank you. I have nothing else.
No, Your Honor.
And what are the top 5 reality shows?
The top 5 in the UK at that time.
Oh, no, here.
Just right now. The 2 most popular ones right now are Dancing with the Stars and American Idol. They have,
And reality TV, bane of society or benign entertainment?
I'm still thinking about it. Let me research it for the next 5 years. I'll let you know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We need answers now, lady.
Exhibit?
Not in 5 years. What do you think we called you here for? Oh, Lord.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony
All right, before we get to her,
I mean, that was ridiculous.
Oh, hang on one second. I actually have to make it smaller so I can read that number. All right, remember 4925. Now I gotta go find. I don't know how long Dahlia's mom was on the stand.
Oh, was this the end?
Okay, so this is her mom. No, that
Look at her
wasn't the end. We
face.
have one.
Look at her face.
We have one more witness. I was not smelling anything. The end of Mama.
Mama. That's a funny one. She's like,
She's like, about to come over this thing and
She's like,
get you.
boy. Oh.
She got to stay in the courtroom.
Sure.
She's not happy. Not happy.
I would call Dr. Sarah Coyne, but I think Ms. Parker, and I want
Oh
to
yeah,
put it back.
I forgot they had a little like sidebar thingy, whatever. That's true.
The answer to the question that you sent up
Oh.
there, I can't give you
Sorry,
any
Haley.
satisfactory response to it. The questions that were asked are the ones that the lawyers felt were germane and necessary, and so you're not going to get a response to that particular question. All right, with that, sorry about that. Mr. Selleck.
Wait just a cotton picking minute. Have they cut out the juror questions the entire time?
I guess so. I don't remember hearing one.
We
Before.
haven't heard a single one, but I was so confused by when he said this the first time. I was like, what's he talking about? Why is the jury asking the question in between witnesses? I bet they've asked questions because I know they can do that in Florida.
Yeah, I like jury questions too.
I mean, seriously, I'm with you.
I think every trial should be able to have them.
Me too. Okay, we might go back and do that at the end.
So wait, then why did you go back here?
So we can see, Peloton wants you to see this woman enter the stand. They do allow questions. They do allow questions and jury questions in Florida. I'm pretty sure they do. All right, here we go.
I would call Sarah Coyne.
I swear she's skipping up to the stand right
Do
now.
you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
She's like, I swear on the Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts honor.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
Great, thanks.
Please tell us your name.
I'm Sarah Coyne,
How do you spell Sarah?
Sarah
And Coyne?
Coyne.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
I'll just let her answer a question, then I'll move on.
Dr. Coyne, can you tell the jury where you live?
Yes, I'm from Spanish Fork, Utah.
And did you travel here from Utah?
Sure did.
And where are you employed?
I work at Brigham Young University in Provo.
And can you tell us a little bit, please?
All right, I can't listen to it all again.
Oh my God.
Just a little, John Gary. Just a little. And hello. What's up, Katie? I thought she had scrubs on earlier. No, she's just, she's so happy to be there. Like, she's just so happy. She is a peach. She's a teacher. She loves her job. She's studying reality TV. And yes, she was so excited to tell you all about it. I guess so.
It's not a
It's
job
not a job
interview.
interview. She realized that when the state started questioning her, she was like, oh, my smile. All right, Rue.
I heard that. He's like, "Arr."
All right, let me go back to find where we were.
We were 49-25.
Ah, look at that. Get that one, Snipe. We think her eyeliner maybe ran because it's hot in Florida, or she doesn't know how to put it on, or she has oily skin, or all of the above.
Or someone did say she used coal for her eyeliner.
Or Cole. I think, yes, I think Haley said that. I would not want to watch her at 10 times speed.
I mean, it could be a good time.
I think it would be scary.
Look at what you're moving it back and forth. She's just like, like she needs an oil can. Oh my god.
Corey Parr is gonna like reach through the screen and be like, "Knock it off!"
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god. Oh my god.
She's like, "I'm looking at you two, right there." I'm sorry, Bri.
We're not doing her any favors. Were we trying to do her a favor? I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh my god! That was so ridiculous. Oh my god. I can't. Oh my god.
Where's it?
Oh lord.
All right, we're so close.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh. She's like, "Do you smell that?"
She's like, cheese. I love it. Oh my gosh. She's like, I gotta clean my chiclets. Hold on.
What's up, Ash? This is Pedaltown's fault, by the way.
Oh god.
Mm.
Ooh.
Really? Really, Judge? Yeah, I like it.
Oh my god.
It won't move. It doesn't want to move.
Cheese.
Oh.
Someone took a picture of me. Cheese.
They did. All right. That's good.
Oh lord, that was hilarious.
Worth it.
Yep, totally.
You like me, right, Judge?
Too bad her hair wasn't down. She could have done a little twirl with her fingers
Little
through it.
flip.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It was worth it. It was worth it. You guys were saying, what did Bad Dazzer say? Did he ask if she swallowed then with that face? I don't know which one that was, but I just saw.
Oh my god.
Oh man. That was awesome. I definitely did not take anything before this. I always look like this.
She's like, I always look like a ventriloquist dummy.
Phew.
I can't.
And this face right here is the last one you'll see before she throws you in the pit.
Yay, the pit.
The
As she
pit.
rubs her hands together.
That was the I'm not swallowing this face. Wait, was she there for the swallowing? I don't know.
I don't think so.
My mom told me I'm beautiful. We got it. She has a face that keeps on giving. So does he.
He does.
Nah.
Oh, man.
My gosh. All right. Okay.
That one pause, though, man. I lost it.
Oh man,
Whew,
that was great.
That was good. Yeah.
Couldn't repeat it if I tried.
Nope. But we can try. Maybe another time.
We might try a little bit later. But
Yeah.
this is my school. This is my school photo face, you know. I cannot.
God.
That was like the best thing I've seen all day.
Me too. Oh, that was great.
That was amazing. She's
And
like,
the Joker.
if the Joker had a sex change, ta-da!
Oh, man.
Ash, that's great.
And you know that court reporter's like, get this white crazy lady out of here.
She's like, get out. You're scaring me, man.
She's like, I can't stand this woman not one more minute.
She's freaking me out, Judge. I'm going to see her in my
Tell her to
sleep.
take her church teeth with her.
she's like the poster
her
for the
court
movie.
teeth, sorry.
The movie poster for Smile. You know that movie? I've never seen the movie, but it's called Smile, and they have that great big exaggerated smile. You know what I'm talking about? Look it up.
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, she could be a butterface. You never know. She even scares Dalia. Haley, you looking fine over there. She's like a plant. Feed me. Feed me now. I'm hungry.
She's like, feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
Okay. All right. Back to serious. And I don't know who this last witness is. It's Carol. I don't know her last name, and I'm not going to try to say it.
Ramen noodle hair.
Might be that. Might be that.
She had
Thank
it.
you.
I saw it already.
Next witness or exhibit?
Carol Peden?
I knew if I said her last name, somebody'd make fun of it. I wasn't going to say
You swear
it.
or affirm that the
Carol
testimony you're
Beaton.
about to give will be the
Carol
truth, the whole
Beaton.
truth, and nothing but the truth?
Gary Busey.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Once you
Gary
get settled in
Busey
there and get the
fan.
microphone adjusted, please tell us your name.
Damn it, Ash.
My name is Carol Peden.
Indubitably.
Please spell your last name.
Dude,
P-E-D-E-N.
C-A-R-O-l.
Yes.
Thank you so very much.
Indubitably.
Ms. Peden, can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury where you live?
I live in Valley Ford, Washington.
Is that as in Washington State?
Yes, the state of Washington.
All right. And where are you employed?
For a company called Global CompuSearch.
And where is Global CompuSearch located?
It is in Spokane, Washington.
And are there any other locations?
Yes, we also have some locations in Oregon and California.
Can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what does Global CompuSearch do?
Global CompuSearch does digital forensics and investigations, and we also provide consulting and litigation support.
And can you just briefly tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what is digital forensics?
Digital forensics is the analysis of digital devices or media, which would be like computer hard drives, cell phones, cameras, music players, thumb drives.
And what is your job title?
My job title is Senior Computer Forensics Analyst.
And what are your job duties?
To keep it simple, I analyze the digital media, report the findings, and then provide consulting and litigation support. For 17 years, I worked for the state of Washington. It was the Employment Security Department, and I had various jobs there. The most recent one before I left is I worked as an investigator for the Office of Special Investigations. Prior to that, for 7 years, I was a trainer.
And can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury a little bit about your educational background?
I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in Applied Psychology.
And have you had any specialized training in computer forensics?
Yes, I have. I took a 40-hour training class from NCASE Computer Forensics and Investigations.
And just for the benefit of the jury, what is NCASE?
NCASE is one of the leading computer forensics software tools that is out there. It's created by a company called Guidance Software, and both law enforcement and private organizations use it.
And has this software been tested extensively within the forensic community?
Yes, it has.
And has it been found to be reliable with repeatable results?
Yes, it has.
And have you received any other training related to computer forensics?
Yes, I have. I've completed approximately 50 hours of training through modules that were provided at several computer, enterprise, and investigations conferences that I attended throughout the last few years. These conferences were put on by Guidance Software, who creates the NCASE forensic programs. These modules cover all various phases of computer forensics, digital forensics, and the investigations process.
And do you have hours of training from Global CompuSearch?
Yes, I do. I've also received hundreds of hours of training through the company that I work for.
And-
Again, oh, sorry.
No,
Again,
go ahead,
on
I'm sorry.
Also on all phases of the computer forensics, digital forensics, and investigation processes.
And have you received any digital forensic certifications?
Yes, I have. I was certified in 2008 as an NCASE certified computer examiner.
And what did you have to do to get this certification?
To receive the certification, you have to first meet their professional qualifications. If you meet that, then you can apply to take the test. It's an in-depth written test. It covers all areas of forensics and investigations. Usually takes several hours to take. If you pass this test, then you have a practical exam that is sent to you. It's a computer hard drive that you do a examination on, report the findings back to the company, and if you pass that, you receive your certification.
And do you need to do anything to keep that certification renewed?
Yes, you do. The certification is good for 3 years, so to renew it, you have to have ongoing education and training.
Is there another certification that law enforcement can get that the private industry can't?
There are some certifications that are more geared towards law enforcement, yes.
All right. How many digital investigations have you done?
I've done approximately 100 investigations, which consisted in over 300 pieces of media.
All right. I want to talk to you a little bit about this case specifically, okay? Were you provided a forensic copy of the computer hard drive that was seized in this case?
Yes, I was.
And did I advise you that that was given to me by the sheriff's office as the same one that they analyzed?
Yes.
And did you conduct a forensic analysis on the hard drive?
Yes, I did.
And did you use the NCASE forensic software to do this analysis?
Yes, I did.
And did you use any other forensic software?
Yes. There's another forensic tool called net analysis that I used.
And can you explain net analysis, please?
Yes. It is another forensic tool. It's created by a company called Digital Detectives. Its purpose is to help with examining internet history that is contained in a file called an index.dat file.
And what's an index? I'll try to say this right. What is an index.dat file?
An index.dat file is a database file that's created and maintained by the computer's operating system, and it records internet browser activity such as the dates of activity, the user profiles that occurred under, what websites were accessed. It's not showing the actual web page itself, but data about the activity.
Do you need special software for that?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Now, and did you use net analysis to extract the data from the IndexDat database?
Yes, I did.
And that helped you display the textual data so you could analyze it?
Yes, it puts it into a readable format. Without the specific software, the average user would not be able to look at that index.dat file. So you need software to be able to see the textual data that's inside of it.
Now, were you tasked to search particular subject matters as it concerns what was provided to me by the prosecution?
Yes, I was.
And can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury about one of the particular subject matters that I asked you to search?
One of the subject matters was funeral activity.
And did you find funeral activity on any particular date?
I did.
And can you tell the jury what date?
On August 3rd of 2009, there was some activity related to funeral homes.
And are you able to tell the jury how long the searching for funeral activity occurred?
It appeared to go for about 15 to 16 minutes.
All right. And were you able to recover any type of web page from that analysis?
I did recover a fragment of a web page regarding funeral searches. It was it showed the Google search for funeral homes in Boynton Beach, and then showed some of the Google results from that.
And would it assist you in explaining that to the jury if you were to have that page? Would that page help explain anything to the jury?
It might make it easier for them to visualize it.
All right. Do you have that with you?
I did.
Okay. Let me show a copy of that to the prosecution.
It's no overhead projector.
No overhead projector. No.
One of the neat things about this thing, they call it an Elmo or the Elmo, and you can put three-dimensional things on there, and it displays them kind of in a cool way. Like if you put a ring on there, a watch on there, it's not just like an overhead projector. It's kind of slick. You ready?
Hi, Jess. I had to stop because I typed, "Hey, Jess," and it got rejected. Because all my comments are getting rejected. I told Puddletown he could go to Utah and meet Sarah Coyne. I hope you're doing well, Jess. I don't know why "Hey, Jess" was rejected, but it was.
Yes.
You want the lights on?
Maybe we could cut the lights just a little bit.
You want your witness down?
Yes.
Come on down over to where Mr. Selnick is, and there might be a pointer there if that'll help you point stuff out to the jury.
No, YouTube's just outright rejecting them.
You want to mark this for identification?
Let me ask Mr. Parker. Yes, have it marked for identification purposes.
All right, defendant's next number to exhibit is 18, marked for identification purposes only. What's that? Oh, yeah, Mr. Selnick, you're interrogating the jury.
Okay, just gotta.
Yeah, that's another neat feature of it, too. It's got a bright light.
Let me put this up on the Elmo machine and ask if you could explain. Oops, now I gotta.
You like that better?
This one?
Yes.
Back.
You're gonna put it up more.
You know I got issues with technology, Judge. I apologize. Did everybody see that? Can you explain what this is, and then we'll go to the next page?
If you were to use the internet browser, Google, to do a search, this is the page that would result after you type in your search, and it shows the results. Right here, I don't know if you can see that very well, but whoops, looking at that actually shows the search that was typed in, which says funeral homes in Boynton Beach, Florida. And then following are some of the results that came from that search.
You can point to the screen.
You can go up to the screen if you want.
Would that be easier?
That's fine, yeah.
So here is the result for, one of them is Boynton Memorial Chapel, cremation service of Palm Beach, funeralhomes.com. Probably don't need to read through all
No,
of them,
and a variety of them.
but there's a
correct?
variety of different results.
All right,
on that
excuse me
page.
for 1 second. And would it be the same thing on the second page, just a continuation of the search?
Yes, there's a continuation of the search, and then it shows that there's additional pages containing search results.
All right, thank you. You can have a seat for the moment. Okay, and one of them was a cremation service of the Palm Beaches, you said, that was on there?
Yes.
All right. Let me go back and ask you a couple other things. Was there other subject matter that I asked you to look for on the computer?
Yes, there was.
And did you do that?
Yes, I did.
And what did you find?
It was subject matter related to reality TV shows and castings, and I did find several dates that had some activity.
And do you have those dates?
I do.
And can you tell the jury about the first date
Yes.
and what was found?
Yes. The first date that I saw activity was May 13th, 2009. And on that date, there were several Google searches done. One was for castings, reality TV. There was another Google search for castings, reality TV in Florida, and another one for VH1 castings.
And,
And
go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. From those Google searches, there were various websites that, based on the textual data I was looking at, I could tell that websites had been accessed. On those websites, I could see that links had been clicked on by a user for auditions and castings. And this activity continued for about 45 minutes.
And was there another date that you found activity that I asked you to look for?
Yes.
And what was that date?
Well, actually, I found the activity on May 26th. There was a site accessed, and it looked like it may have been an advertisement, but what was clicked on was generic talent, get started.
And did you find activity on another date?
Yes, I did. On June 12th, 2009, there was activity on a website called AffinityModelsTalentBlogger.com, and I could see different links being accessed on that site, and that activity continued for about 9 minutes.
And did you find activity involving this subject matter on another date?
On one additional date, on June 17th, there was activity. A website was accessed called mylojo.com, and the link on it for castings had been accessed.
All right. Would it assist you in explaining to the jury what you're talking about? Were you able to retrieve a web page from this search?
I was able to retrieve one web page from one of the websites.
All right. And would it assist you in explaining to the jury what you're talking about if you showed them the web page?
Yes, it would.
All right. Do you have that with you?
I do.
I'm going to have this marked as the next defense exhibit for demonstrative purposes only. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. Why don't you step down here again? let me put this up on the Elmo machine. And this is, why don't you explain? Let me see if I can.
Good enough, everybody? Good. Can you see clearly now? No? Yes? Yes. Okay.
All right, can you explain what you found there?
This is a web page, and because it ran several pages, it had to be printed, so I'll have to show it in several pages. The website name is, it says, welcome to realitytvcastingcall.com. On the left-hand side, it shows the main menu, and then it shows various news articles relating to reality TV. In the center, it's got a section called Most Recent Casting Notices, and on that, it does provide dates that these notices were posted to the website. These ones on this page were April 24th, 2009. Over on the right-hand side, there's a column for latest casting calls, and it lists by date different casting calls that are going on for those time frames.
Now, can you click on those things that are on the left and the right to get to more places?
Yes, all of these that are highlighted in blue and have a line under them are links. So if you click on it, it will take you to either another web page or another area of this website.
Most people might know this, but can you tell the jury what a link is?
It links you. It will link you from this page to whatever information it is providing. So again, it could be to something more on this website itself, or it could take you to an entirely different web page.
Let me go to the second page of what you located and Did you ask that? I don't want to talk about it.
Good enough? Is that in focus for you guys? Yes.
All right, can you explain what you've got here?
It's more of the same columns containing the same type of information. On the left-hand side, there is also a calendar for May of 2009. It says Casting Call Archives. More of the articles in the middle of that have been posted were posted on April 24th, 2009. And again, it's a continued listing of casting calls and auditions that are being listed on this web page.
And is the last, oh, I'm
I
sorry.
was going to say, these are for April 9th, April 2nd, and March 25th.
Is the last page, actually it's 3 or 4, but is this similar? Can you just explain that as well?
Yes, it's again just the same type of content. It's the same page, it's just a long web page. So the columns are maintaining the same information. News articles on the left side, information about recently posted listings, and then actual auditions and casting calls on the right. Again, the same dates for the news articles, April 24th, April 10th, 2009.
All right, now as to this, well, let's go to the last one first, just so that we finish it up. Is this just the tail end of one from the previous page?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, all right. Now, if you can have a seat, thank you. Let me ask you, when did you print these out at the time that you did your analysis?
I printed them when I arrived here. In order to get these, I had to extract them from the computer that I was doing the examination on. These were web pages that are actually, even though they look complete, they're actually fragments or fairly complete. They were no longer in the saved location in the temporary internet files of the computer. They'd been deleted. So the forensic software has to be used to actually extract them out. And so basically, like if you were using Word and you're highlighting a document or a paragraph in a document, I do a similar type of thing and then extract out the actual web page. When I'm viewing it in EnCase, I don't see it as a web page. I'm just seeing the code, the computer code that it's written in. So to actually be able to view it, I needed to extract it out or export it out save it as a web page in order to be able to view what the content showed so that you would be able to see that. So I printed that when I arrived here so that it wouldn't get damaged when I was traveling.
Did I give you back the ones that we just, because I got to leave them as defensive? Here they are, okay. Make this one defensive, everything else is small. Leave those here. And this information and material came from the forensic copy of the hard drive that I provided you, that the state provided me?
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you just one or two other things. In your analysis of the data, did you find anything on attack dogs or steroids?
Yes, I did. I found some fragments of web pages from both of those.
All right, and would it assist you in explaining to the jury what you're talking about if you showed them the web page?
Yes.
All right, if I could see the web pages to show the prosecutor, and I'll have you step down one more time.
Do you want all at
Yeah.
the same time?
It's-
Hello, Carmen.
Okay, why don't you step down one more time? Let me put up the first one. And this is a little small. Let me try to fix these. I'm not sure I can. Mr. Fuchs? That guy. Oops, I can do it that way. All right, you can do it that way and then just move on that. Okay. All right. Can I ask you to take this picture? Can I ask you to see?
You guys can see that on here? Yes.
All right. What is this?
Okay. This is an article. It appeared to be from eZine Articles, which is an online, they have different articles that you can read. I can't quite see the heading in it, but the actual caption of it is how to beat anabolic steroid tests. Or can you beat anabolic steroid tests?
Where is that?
And that is right here.
All right. And this was extracted off that same computer, same hard drive?
Yes.
All right.
And then it goes into an article explaining how one would.
Whatever it
do
says,
this.
okay.
Right.
And what are the other things in the right-hand column?
These are ads by Google. It's a Google webpage, so they will put their ads on there. And these are other links that if you have interest in them, you could click on them to go get information about these other areas.
All right. And there's a second page to this. Is this just a continuation of that article?
Yes, it is.
Okay, just whatever information it says on there, that's the data you extracted?
Correct.
Okay. Let me have this marked as a defense exhibit for identification only. Let me show you the last two. Let me start with this one. What is this?
This is another search that was conducted on the Google web browser. This particular search was for canine dogs trained for sale in Palm Beach, Florida. And then it lists 10 of the results from that search, which
All
is
right.
for various dog sites.
Then on the second page, is that just similar subject matter?
Yes, it is.
All right. We have this one marked for identification purposes only. Last one. This was also extracted from that same computer that I gave you the hard drive for?
Yes, it was.
All right. Can you tell me what this is?
This is,
So, I don't mean to be giving you vertigo here. I just want to try to get it right. Okay, go ahead.
That'd be good. This is another website. It is for a company that trains and sells German Shepherds, and it goes into detail about their company or the business.
All right. And I guess that little thing with an arrow, if we had a computer and we were looking at this right now, what would that be?
This would be a video, and you could click on that to watch
whatever their video is.
All right, I can't see it very well. It just appears to be a person with an animal.
I can see a person with a dog.
Okay, all right. And second page, just so that the jury has everything, it's just like a small continuation, and that's the end of it?
Yes, that's the end of the webpage.
Okay, thank you. Mark this one as defense exhibit for identification purposes. Is that the extent of the analysis that I had asked you to do?
Yes, it is.
All right. Thank you. I have no other questions. The state may wish to inquire. Ms. Parker.
What's up with the dog? I don't remember hearing about the dog this whole time. And all of a sudden we're like, he's all these questions about a dog.
I just want to know why there's a woman in the back with sunglasses on.
I mean, clearly she knows the other lady who was on the stand.
He's from Florida.
She's got
It's
some
bright in
aviators
there.
on in the background.
It's bright in there, don't you know? It's Florida.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Bobby, whenever I swear, YouTube lets it through. But if I say something like a regular person, it doesn't go through.
She
Not
might be.
Chloe. Oh, he had an English bulldog, but
What's
If
up
you're
with
looking
the
for-
dog in general?
if you're looking for canine dogs, one, are you looking for police canines? Because is a canine not a dog? Like, why would you search canine dogs unless you're looking for police dogs? I would look
Yeah.
for police dogs. It wouldn't let you say frog farts. Well, now I just said
That's
it.
tame.
Thanks.
That's tame
Yes,
compared to
all
what I
dogs
said.
are canines. Like,
Yes, all dogs have canines.
you're not allowed to be polite anymore. You have to use profanities now. Profanities. Profanity. Profanities.
Indubitably.
And yeah, that word.
Fantasies. You're not
That
allowed
one
to be
word.
nice anymore, polite anymore. It's now use of profanity.
Yeah, all canines are dogs. I don't know if it was spelled canine like that, or if it's like whoever said it, canine, like the letter K, 9. I don't know.
Yes,
Cat Desert.
always.
Yeah, I had to approve that one, so you're welcome. I saw
Oh
it and I
my
was like, oh,
gosh.
absolutely, I'm approving that. Yeah, for sure.
All canines are dogs, but all dogs are not canines. Yeah, ha ha. The scientific term is canine, AJ. Well, shitballs. Oh, dang. There we go. You like the. Dang
Wait,
it, Ash.
you like, wait,
I'm
what?
thinking this kinds of shows. Or
Oh,
I'm assuming not this kinds of shows.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute, she likes shitball shows?
Don't you know anything? Also, Carmen, Bryce said hi to you earlier when you were just your avatar. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Oh, hello. Keep that up there.
Yes,
Oh, baby
ma'am.
Kato. Baby Kato.
I mean- She's like,
I always-
blink.
I always have to do this for Ash.
Oh, gosh. Glad my dogs aren't the only ones barking tonight.
Oh, man.
All right, are we good?
She's like the boob show, not the shit show.
Not the ping pong covered in pudding shows. Gross.
Oh, my God.
No dog approved.
Ugh.
Ah. Her dog's barking there. Her dog's barking here.
He's still going.
All right, we
Ooh la la.
have about 12 minutes of this left. I
Wee
think
wee.
they go into maybe some argument we don't need to see. We'll make sure, and then we'll go back and watch Dahlia's mom from the beginning, because if
Oh.
you missed it, you need to see it.
All right.
The whole time, whoever, she has not stopped. She doesn't like anything.
As to all of these exhibits regarding the web pages, you printed them out when you did the work or when you came here?
I printed them out when I came here.
All right, and are they similar to those, are they the exact ones that you found when you did your research and work in Washington?
Yes, they are.
All right, they changed in any way whatsoever?
No.
All right. Judge, can we approach on introduction of those?
Offering defendants exhibits numbers 18, 19, 20, 21, 22?
Correct.
All in evidence over the stated objections.
Can I just...
Is that Dahlia's sister?
I don't know,
She's
but
prettier.
it looks like the guy behind her is like holding up her head with his arm.
It does. Like, it'll be okay, pretty girl.
Yeah.
Here's a good girl. You are. She's prettier than Dahlia. Sorry, Dahlia. No, sorry.
Totally prettier. Her mom looks just like her, and they're horrifying looking. Like,
yeah,
they're not ugly or anything. I'm just saying,
No.
like, they're stare. Like, they're just serious.
Stare into your soul.
Yeah.
I don't know. Her
resting
sister's pretty
face.
hot.
Yeah, her sister's beautiful.
I think that's her sister. I don't know. I think that's
Whoever it is.
She's said by her mom, so. But I don't care if he did look up steroids. I don't care if he did look up canine dogs.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't care.
I'm just
That's his
trying to
own
look up that
business.
woman.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I do like a Latino. So
Oh my gosh. You and your dad. It's ridiculous.
Latinos are hot.
Do you feel
Well,
bonita?
apparently I'm not. I don't know. Man,
You're bonita.
I can't help it. Like, he married a white woman, and I didn't want to.
Just like I can't help it. I'm white. Gosh, it's like I was born this way. I can't help it.
I did not. So, good.
Well, you better be thankful that he did, or you wouldn't be here.
That's true.
That's right, Snipe. This is 15 years ago. She's old.
What is she, a Latino?
She's a
all that
Latina.
matters. Or Latina. I'm so sorry.
Where's Ronnie when you need her?
I
I don't know.
She's probably ironing something.
I have no idea if that is a compliment or.
What? Mid-left corn
Wait.
fed honey.
Corn side.
You know what?
That's right,
Peloton.
whoever.
I'm gonna start using that. I'm white. It's a Midwest corn-fed honey.
God. Ronnie's definitely ironing stuff. Either that or
Always.
she's making a cake.
Or she can't reach her car keys because they're on the counter.
What do you? Hold on. What do you mean I'm crushing everybody's dreams?
I don't know. But
You have an
are.
accent, Haley. You're in the realm. You're in the pool of things. As long as you're just not white and American, you're fine.
Right?
Oh, Lord. I'm hitting
Where does the
play.
corn go? That's a good question.
Not
Where
to
does
my
the
house.
corn go? I can't tell you. I plead the fifth on where the corn goes.
Oh, are you snowed in yet?
Me?
She's beyond snowed in, and Bri is
No,
beyond
we-
snowed in.
We started at 4:30 clearing our driveway and where our mailbox was and everything. My husband just finished like a little while ago. There was a lot. It was a lot of snow, and it's still snowing right now. But we
That's
figured
crazy.
to start.
I thought it was done.
No, it was supposed to be done at 6, but we basically just waited until like the crazy winds died down and then started to like, I was like, all right, the winds are gone. We gotta start doing this because it's gonna get too much in the morning.
Where our mailbox was.
Yeah. It's funny.
I just-
My husband took a picture of what he did to the mailbox and he was laughing because he left like a little island of snow because he was like, I'm not doing that. I'm too tired. But it's so weird looking. I'll put it up in Discord after. It's hilarious.
That sounds funny because I have a funny picture in my mind.
So speaking of funny
I think-
pictures in my mind, I have a funny picture of those two side by sides. Like a UFC fight before your jaw got punched in versus after your jaw got punched
Wow.
That's what it
That's
looks
what I was.
like.
That's what I was thinking. Whoever.
Oh my god.
Oh,
dying.
lucky Frank. What are you typing, Bobby? Her mom looks like she could. Wow. Okie doke. I'm not gonna finish that.
The guy in the back there looks like he just smelled a fart.
Yep,
in the back
that's
corner.
from that
Like,
doctor earlier when her
Ugh.
face was like, "Do you smell that?"
yeah. She walked into that courtroom and just smelled like patchouli, I tell you.
She,
Oh, whoever. I've already mentally undressed her, married her, divorced her, everything. We've already got all the stages. And I got my
Okay.
tires slashed because she's a Latina.
wow.
I mean, they
Stereotyping much?
That's what happened to the last Latina I had any relation with. She kept my car. Worth
They
it.
don't
Alright.
play. They don't play.
All right. Well, here we go.
All right.
What day was the steroid search conducted on?
I did my analysis on various days. I don't remember which day I actually started my exam in Spokane, but I searched for various webpage activity, internet activity, and so I found it at that time, but I don't know exactly which date.
I'm sorry, I'll be more clear. On the computer, what day was the search conducted on the computer?
I'm sorry, I
Yes.
misunderstood you. Okay, that I do not know. The information was, or the data that I extracted was from the unallocated file space, so I'm unable to determine the date and time that it was searched or where it had been located prior to that.
Who was the user that did that search?
I'm unable to tell that also.
You're unable to tell who the user on that computer is?
Without sitting there watching somebody, I would not be able to know who's actually at the computer.
Well, the user of the computer would be Dalia, right? There's only one registered user for that computer.
There's a profile called Dalia.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's what is referred to as the registered user.
It is, but also in the forensics, we talk about the user at the computer, so that's what I thought you were referring to.
Okay. And you can't say when that steroid search was conducted?
No, I cannot.
And what user did the funeral search on 8/3 of '09?
The user profile?
Yes.
Was also under the Dalia profile.
Okay. And did you find a specific visit to the website for cremation services of the Palm Beaches?
I found, I know I saw website for South Florida cremation. I don't remember specifically.
South Florida cremation, but my question to you is, did you find a specific visit to the website, a cremation services of the Palm Beaches? And I can show you defense exhibit if it'll help you look at the name. Did you find a website search on August 3rd of 2009 to that specific cremation service?
I don't recall seeing one to that particular service.
You do you not recall, or it's not on the computer? You didn't see it?
I didn't see it. I can't say it's not there, but I didn't see it in what I
Okay,
did.
you didn't see it on August 3rd of 2009?
No, I did not.
And you didn't see specific information on the computer for pricing at a cremation services of the Palm Beaches, did you, on the computer?
I saw pricing for a, again, it was a partial webpage. It didn't contain as much information as those ones that I found, and I saw pricing, but I don't know which website it was for.
Okay, if I showed you the internet history, could you look through it and tell me whether or not you see a specific visit to, for a specific website search for pricing for the cremation services of the Palm Beaches?
I did not see it for that particular website. What I was referring to was a fragment of a web page versus the internet history.
Okay, so in the internet history, you did not see either a visit to the website for a cremation services of the Palm Beaches or a search for pricing for a cremation of the Palm Beaches, correct?
That is correct.
All right, thank you. I have no further questions.
Just briefly. Let me just ask you a question. I'm going to show you what's now in evidence as defense exhibit number 18. And this is the funeral home search, okay? If you look at letter B on that page, what does that say?
Cremation service of the Palm Beaches.
Okay. And this is defense exhibit number 13, which has been introduced into evidence. This is a document from a business. What business does that appear to be?
Cremation service of the Palm Beaches.
Okay, all right. Here's the evidence. The prosecutor asked you a question about the date of that search for steroids, okay? I want to ask you a hypothetical question. If the computer from which that analysis was done was seized by law enforcement, one would have to assume, well, I'm giving the answer. Wait a minute. Let me give you a hypothetical question. Let me try again. If the computer from which that analysis was done was seized by law enforcement, can we assume that the search was done before it was seized by law enforcement?
That would be an accurate assumption.
Unless the police decided to search for how to beat a steroid test after they seized it?
That would be correct.
Okay. And the other question that I have to ask you, if you know someone's password, can you get on the computer under that profile?
Yes, you can.
So if I used my wife's password, I could get on her profile?
That's correct.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, Your Honor, I can stay.
Ms. Pennant, thank you so very much. I said trip back home, your excuse. Thank you. Any other? Can we approach? Sure, come on.
Mr. Salnick, do you wish to present any other witnesses or exhibits?
Judge, the defense is going to rest.
All right. And Ms. Dippolito, let me ask you a couple questions real quick. You have the right to testify, or you can choose not to testify. Ultimately, that decision is completely yours. Your attorneys have probably given you some advice on what they think you should do, and I don't want to know about that. But is it your decision not to testify?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. Good. That's all I need to know. All right. State, any rebuttal?
No, Your Honor.
Well, then, how much time let me do this. We'll save renewed motions for JOA. I'll send the jury home like I indicated. But do you want me to charge them and send them home?
I can charge them right before.
Maybe you can charge them right before we argue tomorrow, Judge, because we still haven't. We come early?
Well, let me ask you a question. Yeah, we'll come early. That's a good idea. How much time do you need for closings? How about
All right, they're gonna argue about that. That's that. They're gonna talk about that, and I don't know. Nothing major here.
Wah, wah, wah.
I forgot. I was gonna say something. That's true, Bobby. That was a bad defense. There wasn't a defense. She doesn't have one.
Yeah, it was terrible. Terrible.
Oh, it was Carmen. Sorry, Carmen. Thank you for the super chat. I have zero idea what Curly Q was talking about. I'm just here supporting. I didn't know what she was talking about either. That was a horrible witness to end on.
Yeah.
So that's literally what their defense just closed on?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you mean, wow?
Correct.
Eesh,
What Bobby said is true.
that's not a good ending.
That was horrible. Absolutely horrible. That whole defense was. She looked.
She's innocent.
She's
She's
innocent.
not.
Let her go.
She's not.
We're not going
You
to.
sound like Flash Fred now.
I can
Where he's
fix
just
it.
like, free Betty Broderick, free Betty
gosh.
Broderick. Or Pam, the Pam Smart one.
Yes.
That's fine.
So do you guys want to watch all of her testimony's not that long. If you want to watch all the mom's testimony, but she goes after the state. It was
I mean, I'm good with just starting right where she starts freaking out with it.
I don't know where that exactly is. I don't know.
What time does Grandma's house start?
Oh, we'll be
At
done in
9.
plenty of time. We'll be done in plenty of time for that.
I'm probably just gonna go over there and say hi, but then I'm gonna hang out with my husband. I already told her that I probably won't go.
I'll be over there tonight. I just wanted to make sure I don't miss it. I have 7% on my phone, so
Yeah,
Plug
it
it in.
starts at 9, but she chats for a little while, so you got time. Even when she starts at 9, it's probably like 10 minutes before the actual trivia really starts.
but I was saying I have 7%. It's either I plug it into my phone or I plug it into my mic. That's what I meant.
Gotcha.
Can't help you.
Because my other charger's at work. Oh,
right.
Yeah, I
don't
mean-
don't let me forget. Set a reminder on your phone. I have one on mine, but you know how that goes. 7 a.m. on Wednesday, I have to be at work. And then I have to be back at 6.
Okay, why am I setting an alarm for that?
My mom.
You're gonna have to tell me. You're gonna have to
Seven.
give me a second because your dad is texting me, asking me for stuff, and you're telling me stuff. Just put it in the private chat. I'm gonna hit play.
All right.
Okay.
I have a supervisor meeting at 7 a.m.
Ms. Parker, does the state have any other witnesses or exhibits they wish to present?
No, Your Honor, at this time, the state would rest.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Salnick, what do you wish to do?
Judge, we're going to call some witnesses. If I can just have 1 minute, and I'll get it all together, and we're ready.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Make yourself comfortable, watch your step up there. There's a couple of wires and a couple of steps. Good. Oh, please be seated. Make yourself comfortable. Good afternoon. You look nervous. Are you nervous a little bit?
Yes, I
No
am.
reason to be. You're safe here. No one's going to bark at you. Please tell us your name.
Randa Mohammed.
I'm sorry, a little louder.
Randa Mohammed.
And if you'll scoot closer, or at least pull that microphone closer to you. The first name, did you say Rhonda?
Yes, sir.
R-H-O-N-D-A?
R-A-N-D-A.
R-A-N-D-A. And Mohammed?
M-O-H-A-M-M-E-D.
Thank you so very much. Mr. Sal.
Thank you, Your Honor. If you could just speak into the microphone. Can you tell?
Make yourself comfortable. I'll move it to you.
You got to get kind of close up there.
Don't back her into the corner.
Thank you. Can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury your relationship to Dalia Dippolito?
I'm her mother.
And what is your marital status?
Divorced.
And how long have you been divorced?
9 to 10 years.
And how many children do you have?
3.
And oldest to youngest?
Oldest is Dalia, then Amir, and the youngest one is Samira.
Okay, you probably need to speak into that a little bit more so we can hear you. Can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury what type of work you do?
Healthcare industry
And how long have you been in the healthcare industry?
for 20 years.
Mrs. Mohammed, do you remember meeting Michael Dippolito?
Yes, I do.
And When did you first meet him?
They came over the house. Dalia introduced him one day.
All right. You don't remember the date? You don't have to, but if you do,
I
you
would
can
say
tell us.
probably the beginning of October, something like that.
All right. What do you remember about him when you first met him?
Not a good impression. I didn't like, as soon as I saw him, me as a mom felt something, I don't know, just some kind of feeling. He wouldn't look at my eyes. He introduced himself. They stay in the house for a little bit. We talk. He did, every time he talked, he did have a little tick, like a nervous a smile, fake. And there was nothing funny, but that was just how he was there.
Okay. How often would he and Dalia come to your home?
I would say once or twice a week.
Were you ever at their place?
Yes, once.
And what was that for?
Dalia prepared a surprise party for him. It was his birthday. I helped out, and that was the first time that I went over their place.
Now, was that their place at Via de Pepe, or was it somewhere else?
That was in Boca.
All right, and an apartment?
Yes.
What was your relationship with your daughter like?
Before or after?
Well, let's talk first before.
It was one of the greatest one. Me and my daughter always went out, spent a lot of time. We did a lot of things together. We went to have dinner, trips, girls' night out, movies.
Okay.
Did a lot of things as a mom and a daughter.
What about after your daughter met Mike Dippolito?
Big change. My daughter wasn't the same. She was always with him. I wasn't able to spend no more time alone with her. I will call quite a few times. Sometimes she will not answer the phone. Sometimes he will answer the phone. Every time I will speak to her, she will have to be telling him what I was saying. I invite them for dinner. And they always were rushing. He was always kind of playing with the phone, kind of always wanted to leave. We gotta go, we gotta go.
Okay.
I never did have an explanation for that. Once I asked my daughter, does it bother him being here? Why is he always rushing?
All right. Let me ask you, how did you find out that Mike and Dalia had gotten married?
They both called me one day.
Wait,
and
she
invited me
didn't.
to their house to have dinner.
Her mom didn't know that they got married.
No, she's getting
I
ready to tell
haven't.
you.
I haven't watched this case, so.
She's getting ready to tell you.
Oh my gosh.
Her mom probably should have been charged in this thing as well.
If I ever got married, you would know. Like I would tell you.
Yeah. No, she didn't tell him. A surprise party?
Here I am feeling bad. Here I am feeling bad for this woman.
No.
Don't feel bad.
I wouldn't. Allegedly, I would not. I'm not accusing her of anything. She's not making it sound like they didn't want to get rid of him. True story. She's really trying hard to make it sound like Dalia was the victim.
Oh, hi, Bri Bear. I didn't give you the proper hello. Hi.
Yeah, neither did a couple of Dalia's couple of other guys. Whatever. You know it's right there. Reading is hard today. Words are even harder.
So don't feel bad for her.
Oh. I think her and Dalia did this, and I think they planned a lot, and I think that they stole his house from him in the process. I do think that I think he got the house back, but that's something I think maybe somebody had said earlier, but I'll have to look it up.
So the house was in both of their names?
It was in his name. He signed it over to her. It's a lot. It's like there's a lot going on. He was the one that was on probation for 28 years or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, right. I asked you. I'm like, what? Judge.
Yeah. That was this guy. That's not his mom, that's her mom. But yeah, he's made millions since. He's fine. He can have whatever house. He's good. He's good. All right.
And they say they have a surprise. I came over with my youngest daughter to have dinner. And when I got there, they were telling each other, you tell her, no, you tell her. And they were kind of each other, not saying what it was. Didn't have any idea what was happening. And then she went, ta-da, and she showed me her hand. And she said, we got married this morning. I never understood that. I not even told them congratulations right away, because that's not the way that me and my daughter have never planned to get married. Especially me being in town for them to do something like that. She was not raised like that. She always planned to have a wedding and tell the family. There was no reason to be doing that.
Okay. At any point, when she was here in Florida, did your daughter ever take classes for TV production?
Yes, she did.
To your knowledge, did she ever appear in a TV production?
Yes, she did.
Do you know if she got paid for it?
Very minimal.
Do you know the name of whatever it was that she was involved with?
I don't remember.
Over. Do you know the name of it?
I don't remember very well, but I believe it's Kennedy, some kind of a joke place or something related with something fake or something like that.
Do you know when that was, time-wise?
I would say probably 04 or 05.
Do you know anything about the subject matter of that, though?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
It's not what you think I'm going to say. That's why. Let me move on. I want to talk about a baseball game that's been referred to in this case. Do you remember anything about going to a Marlins game with Mike Dippolito in 2009?
Yes, I do.
Tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury what you remember about that.
Timmy!
I received a phone call from Dalia and Mike, and he bought a box for this particular game.
Okay, don't tell me what Mike said, okay?
Okay.
Did you go to a baseball game?
Yes, I did.
And was Mike Dippolito there?
Yes, he was.
And in what type of place at the stadium did you sit?
In a box.
Meaning a box?
I mean, a place just for us with drinks and a lot of food. It was just separated for a group of people.
All right. And was that any type of special trip for you or your father?
No, not at all. My dad was very sick back then.
All right. Who was there, if you recall, besides, did your father go on to that trip? Did he go to the
Yes.
stadium?
Yes, he did, and we kind of had to push him to go because this was not planned at all, and he was very sick by then.
Who was there, if you remember?
Mike, his friends, girlfriends, wives, his mom. And then because they did have extra tickets, I came with my dad, my son, and another friend of his.
All right. Let me move on to something else I wanted to ask you about. What is your father's name?
Enrique Gonzalez.
And did he have a nickname?
Yes.
And what was that?
Papa Ike.
Did your father pass away?
Yes.
When did he pass away?
The same week that my daughter was arrested.
Was your daughter home when he passed away?
Yes, he was in coma.
What did he suffer from?
Prostate cancer.
And did you have anyone at your home helping to take care of him?
Yes, hospice was there.
And how long were they there?
They were there for the last 2 weeks.
Before your father passed away, did your daughter ever help you with something?
Yes, she did.
Can you tell the jury what that is?
While I was going through that, I'm the only daughter here in Florida. So I was taking care of everything for my dad. So I asked my daughter to please help me out, go online and do some researches to get everything prepared because that's what hospice has advised us.
What did Dalia specifically do to help you?
She looked for different places according to the budget, and he wanted to be cremated. So she needed to look at different places and from there decided which one we were going to go with.
All right, and was your dad, was he buried or was he cremated?
He was cremated.
You can. These are some items in evidence that I would like you to look at. This is defense exhibit number 17. Can you tell the jury what that is?
Hospice of Palm Beach is the hospice that served Dad until he passed away.
All right. Judge, can I have permission to publish this to the jury?
Yes.
I want to show you one other document that's in evidence, defense exhibit number 14. Can you tell me what this is?
His death certificate.
All right. Can I publish this as well, Your Honor?
Yes.
And lastly, I want to show you what's in evidence as defense exhibit number 13, and ask you if you could take a look at this and tell me what this is.
This is the place that we decided to go with, and this is the arrangements of the payment and my signature.
All right, is this for the place that ultimately cremated him?
That's correct.
Was the place that you used one of the places that your daughter researched online?
Objection, Your Honor. Call for hearsay. Self-serving hearsay.
you can answer the question. Was the place that you used one that your daughter researched?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen Mike Dippolito since your daughter's arrest?
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
Pardon me.
Thank you.
Any cross-examination?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Ms. Mohammed.
Good afternoon.
You mentioned that your daughter had appeared in a television production. She was an extra in that, wasn't she? She never actually appeared on television?
Yes, that's correct.
And I'm sorry that I do have to ask you questions about your grandfather, about your father. I'm sure this is a very upsetting and uncomfortable situation to talk about
It is.
him in. First of all, what's the name of the place that your daughter researched online?
Quite few places because my dad needed to be cremated. So there were all different kind of prices according to the boxes and the services. So she did quite few researches.
And did she go to the specific websites for each of those places?
What do you mean?
Did she do a general search, or did she go to the specific, like, did she visit the website that you ultimately, of the cremation service that you ultimately used?
I'm pretty sure she went to all different ones to get the prices.
And what's the name of the one that you used?
I don't recall the name, but it's the one that I saw in the paper.
Is it, Gold Coast Crematory?
Did you show her
If
the?
I show you
No.
if I show you the paper? will you-
No, that's not
Can
the
you
name.
Point to me, and show me which one it was.
This name, no.
Is that it right there, Cremation Services of the Palm Beaches?
Yes, but because he needed a special box, then it goes with this too.
Do you want me to show you the other? Is the paperwork you're talking about in evidence?
Yes, that's the place.
These are the other two documents.
No, this is hospice. This is his death certificate, it's this place. This is
This
the
one?
place, yes.
Is it a Cremation Services of the Palm Beaches?
Yes.
So she visited that website on her computer?
She visited quite few because we needed to compare prices.
Can you tell me what specific websites that she visited on her computer?
I was not there, but I know that she gave me all different names and some prices, and then from there we decided which one was convenient for us.
So she gave you a long list and rattled off all the prices and told you how much it would cost for different things?
Yeah, pretty much she discussed all different names, yes.
Now, do you know what day she did that funeral search on her computer?
I don't remember exactly, but this was about when the week before. Dad was very sick at that point, and hospice kind of say he has 1 day, 2 days, so they want to prepare us in advance. So I would say week or two or something like that. I don't know exactly when.
Okay. And when she was on the computer, did she call you right then and talk to you about it over the phone and tell you this is what she found?
I don't remember at that point.
Did she
But,
tell you?
Obviously, at one point, we discussed the prices together, but I wouldn't say if it was right there or after. I was
You don't know
going
if it
already
was-
through a lot.
You don't know if it was recent,
I
right?
was already going through a lot for me to remember now at that point if it was right there or after.
What, do you think it was the same day that she did the research?
Judge, I will object. She's asked the question 3 different ways, and she said she doesn't know.
Well, can you tell me if it was at least before or after she was arrested?
Same objection, Your Honor.
I'm trying to find a time frame, Judge.
I don't have a time frame. This is about my dad, and I think you should have a little respect for this. You're talking about somebody who passed away, who has nothing to do with this.
Ooh.
This is about him buried, cremated, and you want me to go back through all that?
Okay, ma'am, and I apologize, I did not mean to upset you.
You are, because you're asking me so many times, Juan, I already told you.
I'm just trying to find out if you know.
Find out what? When she called me and when she did this, I already told you that she did research a lot of places. I was here by myself, taking care of my dad.
Okay. And you weren't with her when she was on the computer?
No.
And you don't know what she was doing that day when she was on the computer, do you?
Excuse me?
You don't know what she was doing that day when she was on the computer?
I don't understand your question.
Excuse
What
me?
else she was doing that day that she was doing the research you're saying that
She
happened
was
on the
helping me
computer?
out.
Okay. And did you talk to her before she did the search on her computer? Do you know if you talked to her right prior?
Of course, I told her to help me out, so I did talk to her.
And did she hang up the phone and say, okay, I'm gonna do it right away?
She didn't say when, but obviously she needed to do it because Dad was sick.
And those phone calls would be in the phone records, right?
I suppose to, I don't know.
Okay, thank you. I have no further questions.
Anything else, Mr. Selnick?
Mr. Mohammed, all you know is that you asked your daughter to help you bury your father, and she gave you information. Not bury, have your father cremated, and she gave you information.
That is correct.
All right, thank you. I have nothing further.
Thank you very much, Ms. Mohammed. You're excused.
Say hello to my little friend.
This is why you don't date Latinas. You're not Latina, so don't look at me like that.
He says buried weird.
Oh,
The first time he
who
said it,
said
I thought he
I
said
was just-
bird.
The attorney?
Yeah,
You can
Bird?
shut the door.
I thought he said bird because he's bird. I'm like buried. He
Bird.
doesn't say buried, but it sounded like he said bird. So,
Bird.
John, I don't know. I don't remember why it was relevant, but the defense is the one that introduced all that evidence. They introduced the death certificate and the searches and all that. That was them. So, I think she had the right to ask the question about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what if they're saying that Dalia did the searches. I think that didn't it come out that the search was done in August of 2009, which would have been in the time frame. So, and their last expert said there was one search for funeral homes, and then this guy said there was. What are you doing, Carmen? She does not hide it very well.
I'm just trying not to laugh.
Searches.
I was looking at whoever's comment, and now that song stuck in my head.
Bird, bird, bird.
I was
What is
looking at Bryce. Bird. I guess that's what he was saying. Bird.
I was trying not. But I saw that comment, and all I could think of was Peter Griffin. Just
Yes, that's all anybody thinks of anymore.
I knew that's what you were looking at as well, because I laughed.
I did
and then you
too.
looked, and it was like she's looking at the same one as me.
Yeah, and it was only a 15 to 16-minute search. That doesn't make sense either, because if you're searching for to get prices for your dad, for your grandpa's funeral, and your family needs to like compare pricing, you're gonna spend more than 15 minutes.
Oh, well, for sure.
I don't mean to get personal, but what, you spent a couple days with grandma?
I mean, we spent, we didn't spend 2 days, but I mean, we went to the actual funeral home and planned all her stuff out before she passed away. So we didn't have to do it.
Yep. They don't put prices up on their website, for goodness sake. Like, you gotta call the place and talk to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, maybe in Florida they do. I have no idea.
Florida, they just throw you in the bayou.
Probably. It is Florida. You never know.
It is
I
true.
mean, there has been funeral homes in trouble for that.
You do end up going down a massive rabbit hole looking up things like that online.
Yeah,
I didn't.
for sure.
I did not, John, but that's a little telling. Luxury prisons for rich people? Is that what all the celebrities have gotten trouble? Is that what they look up?
I'm sure.
So,
I'm sure that's exactly
Mom, I'm
what
gonna
they do.
derail you for just a second.
Well, are you leaving?
No.
Oh, I was gonna have you not do that for just a second.
Well, I just posted in the chat.
Oh, well, I'm glad you listened.
Well, it was already posted before you could get there.
They should put prices on their website: dumpster package, box package, fancy pack, fancy box package, race car bed package.
You get a discount if you just get dumped in the bayou and have the alligators take care of it. You're going back to the earth anyway.
My sister has a friend that he's lived like the most interesting life I've ever heard. Like, met people, like, he's done everything.
Bob?
When he, what?
What's his name?
Bill?
Bill, not Bob. Same thing.
Billy Bob?
Same thing.
But when he dies, he is going to be, there's a reef or whatever in Florida that you can become part of that, I guess. I don't know how to explain
That's
it.
kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of
But
cool.
that's where he's going to be with whoever else is there. Be a big
It's
party.
the fishes. He's going to be part of the coral reef.
Oh, you big chicken. Like, I would let her post
All right.
anything.
So this is what it is. So February 28th, and I know my mom is going to talk about this a little bit later in the week. So February 28th is a day throughout the year that is kind of dedicated to...
It is a day throughout the year. I'm sorry.
Sorry. It's a day throughout the year that is... You know what? We'll be in law enforcement for 11 plus years, and you will understand how careful you have to be about things.
February, what did you say?
February 28th.
Oh my God, it is. It's a day throughout the year. Wow.
I'm going to punch you.
I know, I couldn't help myself, though. That was great. Good
This
job.
is how you know I've been doing my job for way too long. Because I have to be that careful. I have to be literally that careful. Anyways,
well, yeah. Whoever, of
get...
course, it's 365 days a year now because Carmen just mentioned that day, and now it's part of throughout the year.
It's just one day, though. Also, if you are liking Carmen's commentary, if I could get you guys to smash that like button, I would appreciate it.
Yes.
If you don't, you're going to jail.
That's right. Arrested.
Straight to jail.
Arrested. At least it isn't February 30th. Correct.
No, those
that
are what the
not
Latinas
a day throughout the year.
I was racist.
It is
Just
every
kidding.
year. That's why I ignored you and talked over you.
I give Latinas every day, every year.
Wow. Okay. Anyways,
back on the subject. It's a day throughout the year. Thank you very much. But anyways, it is a day that represents like rare diseases, such as things that my niece got diagnosed.
Disorders.
Just let me talk. Rare disorders. So my niece, as you guys know, was diagnosed with a very, very rare genetic disorder called Cat6A. That is cat with a K. And there's only roughly about 700 people in the entire world right now that is diagnosed with it. It wasn't found out until just a couple of years ago. I think either 2015 or 2017. You got something to say?
My stomach did, so I hit mute and said sorry.
Trying to be genuine here. So, if you guys don't mind to go check out the link, that is the foundation and organization throughout the United States and the world. That is their main website. You can donate there. You can find things out about the disorder. You can figure out like how to help. Like what I have on right now is just a sweatshirt. Any little thing goes towards the research because there's a lot that they don't know right now. And there's a lot of funding that has to go into this to figure out what it does, what it's about, how to fix it. But before we can even fix it, we gotta know everything about it.
Yeah.
And so if you guys don't mind, that's cat with a K, the number 6a.org. Go there. It is a official website for the United States and the world. And if you go through that, you can scroll through, figure out your research, figure out what you would like to learn, how to donate, and everything like that, because every little dollar helps. And even if you don't donate, just being mindful of it and educating yourself also helps. Yes,
Oh, Haley got you.
gosh, dang it. I knew that was going to happen.
Puddletown says, arrest me, finger in mouth posing.
Oh, I use my fist.
You use your fist in your mouth posing? Wow.
That's the fisting pose.
That's
Come here,
not
Puddletown.
Cat
Come here.
6A and Cat 6B are also Ethernet cables. Can they transmit
They
the
are.
internet?
That's why I had to specify, because you are 100% correct. Yes, they are.
Well,
That is cat with a K, because you have cat 6A and cat 6B, but that is cat with a K.
we're just learning so much here on AJ's stream tonight.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
What did,
Wait, what did he say before?
Go back to Huddles, please.
What?
Go back to Huddles.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And Huddle, if you have anything to share, I couldn't remember exactly what it was called, like rare disease awareness. That's kind of a tongue twister for me. But that is what February 28th is. So obviously it's not just about Cat 6A, it's about all the rare diseases, syndromes, diagnoses, disorders, whatever you want to call them. It's just bringing awareness to all of them. And it's just keeping everybody kind of in the loop.
Yeah.
On different things that people may be dealing with.
And I interrupted her because I don't like that word, Heidel. I don't like the word disease. I know, I get it. It's just, we are fortunate enough that our granddaughter, or my granddaughter, it's not their granddaughter, she has a very mild form of this because the bad ones are, the severe forms are bad. And I think she will be fine. She's progressing every day and growing every day. And so I just don't like that word. I mean, you know, like I have an autoimmune disease or disorder, whatever. So I use it on myself, but I don't like using it on her. So.
Well, I think that like the word specifically disease means that a lot of people, when they hear the word disease, they think that they're going to pass away, because they think of, bad disease like cancer and, stuff that is severe. And I think that what she has could be severe if she had that type, but you could tell in videos that I've seen and pictures of her, she is amazing. I mean, she is strong. She is a strong, little, cutest, tiny human being I've ever seen in my life. She's doing everything that she could possibly do at her own pace, and she's doing it well. I mean, she's amazing. And so yeah, I understand your thoughts about the wording of it. I get that. It's a hard thing, to you just have to be careful with certain things. People like Flash Fan, he says he's visually impaired, right? And that's
Right.
what I say. You know, when me and him are talking about it, I say visually impaired because those are the words that he uses for, you know,
Right.
so, you know, you just have to go with that, you know.
And don't apologize, Heidel. It's just me. Like it's just my thing. If you said that about me, I wouldn't bother me a bit. Like, and you didn't, your comment didn't bother me at all. So let me just be
You're
clear about that.
non-Latina
So
impaired, Mom.
so don't apologize. It is what it is. Puddleton, we're not asking for anything. We're not ask. It's just awareness. We're not asking for money or we're not doing any of that.
But
It's just
the
awareness.
the best you could do, if the link doesn't work, I can send it to you in a private message or just try to figure out. I just typed the link out as it was written on my phone. And it's just literally just clicking the link and reading. Like, you don't have to donate anything. Just read about it. Read what it is. Read like what the statistics are, what it is, like how do you help? Like, just even just reading about it helps because it makes people more aware about it. But I was gonna say when Gabby was talking, oh, I found out Madison has me wrapped around her finger this weekend.
Of course she
So-
does. She has
Oh,
everybody
but
who's ever
she's-
seen her wrapped around her finger. She's the cutest thing ever.
But she really found out this weekend because she was sick and
Oh yeah, I saw a picture.
so I went to like I FaceTime her every weekend and I went to FaceTime her and my brother answered and I was like, wow, Madison, you aged.
And your ginger change.
Yeah,
Gender
and your
changed.
gender changed. Your voice got really deep. And
Funny.
but it was because she was sick and had just basically gotten done with a meltdown. And because she just wanted to be held. She didn't feel good.
Right.
And so like a couple hours later, my mom FaceTimed me back with Madison and her eyes were all red and like she just looked tired and she didn't feel good. And
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta go.
You're like, no,
Carmen
ma'am.
was like,
No,
I'm
ma'am.
good, I'm good, I'm good. Like she
I'm
didn't.
good.
That's the quickest I've ever got Carmen off the phone ever.
Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Today
Can
it
I
took
borrow
forever.
her
broke my
sometimes? No, I'm
heart.
just kidding.
Today
It broke my heart.
it took a
It
Five
does,
hours.
though.
5 hours.
It
Yeah.
does. It does.
took
It
5
does
hours,
break
yeah.
your heart when they get that little quivering lip and their eyes are so red and swollen because they've been crying so much. The same thing with my
Yeah.
sister. I was just like, oh, stop. You're
Oh,
killing
it
me
breaks my heart.
inside.
Like when I
And-
get
and-
onto her, because she gets on, like she'll get on this little tangent, she's like, "Meh." And I'll tell her no through voice chat.
Mm.
And the first time I ever like really got onto her, and I was like, Madison, no, ma'am. And she stuck her freaking bottom lip out and just stared at the phone and just lost it. And I was like, I gotta go. Like, it broke my heart.
Well,
Go ahead.
I mean, she's just. People are worried like she's not gonna walk. Well, I can tell you,
She is.
She's
gonna
starting
walk.
to stand. She's cruising along the my table. You know, she is just like
Oh, man.
Oh, even
making,
yesterday, I
like,
had to say
so
like
much
on the
progress.
well, like,
Oh, for
yesterday. I mean, I know you're watching, like you're watching, and my brother's watching, and everything. But I was like, hey, don't watch out for that corner, because she's just cruising around the table, and then like grabbed your pant legs, stood, and then quickly stood up. That's the fastest I've personally
Yep.
seen her stand up. And and then she just looks at the phone and just smiles like, hey, do you see what I just did?
Yeah.
And
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
yeah,
She's
So-
gonna be. I mean, just from seeing, the videos of her crawling and stuff, and I'm like, yes, go, go, go,
Yeah.
she's gonna do it. But she's gonna do it on her own time. I mean, if you've seen pictures of Madison when she was a baby and that side eye, no one's telling her anything. She's gonna do it when she wants to do it, whether you want her to do it or not. She's gonna say,
Absolutely.
She's saying to other people, no, ma'am, I'm gonna do that when I want to do it.
She is just like her parents.
Yeah. Yes. Mr. and Mrs. Pickle Pounders. Okay.
Yes.
If you guys didn't know, those are her parents.
Well, then. I
I'm
didn't know
trying
they
to
did
find.
that. Hang on, I
I'm
want to
trying to
read what
find
Ash
it.
said.
There you go.
I can only speak for myself. Having rare disease syndrome is something special in many ways. On one hand, you feel limited, but on the other hand, any progress is the best feeling.
Yeah.
Sending you all big virtual hugs. She has an amazing support system, and any and all milestones will be the best. Thank you, Ash.
Yes. Yes,
So
that's
it's-
what I was saying. Like, you have
Absolutely.
to take every little thing that she does. It's a great victory. You
Yeah.
know? That's it.
I don't
See if
think-
this will focus.
So she has. Hang on before you play that. She has to help because she has and Heidel. I saw you talking about this last week. She has hypermobility and hypertonia, I think, in her legs. So like her knees will hyperextend, her ankles. I mean,
I love her to
when
death. This is the
she's
weirdest
going
thing
to
I've ever
sleep,
seen.
she'll put her thumb up on her head, and I mean, I'm telling it is. I can't even.
It touches her wrist.
I mean, it is just like all the way back, and I'm like, please don't do that. I mean, my thumb goes back quite a ways, but I was like, oh my gosh, it just is like all you see is the joint. It's really weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she has
Yeah, I
braces. Not like her.
No, because
No.
she doesn't do it like this. She does it like this.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
weird. But she, so she has braces on her leg that she doesn't wear all the time, but just to help keep her stabilized, and she's really taken to him quite well. So she's in her walker, and it's like too cute because
My brother's
just
Saint Bernards are in there
walking.
too. So she's just having a ball with my brother Saint Bernards, just doing her thing. So here you guys go.
She loves.
Look at
she
how
loves
big
this dog.
Look at how big they are compared to her. She's so cute.
She just thinks they're the best.
Oh, of course. She has the best smile and laugh ever. She gets so excited. Look at how happy she is. She's like, yes, my dog is.
Like
She's amazing.
she loves those dogs, and you realize how big your dog's heads are when your dog goes to sniff
had a
her,
baby?
and you're like,
Like,
don't
oh,
think that's-
dang.
yeah, I don't like her and Hera were playing house yaks. Her and Hera, the dog that you've seen down here, I haven't let her down here for a while because it's muddy outside, but I don't want her to track mud down in here. She likes to play. Her version of peekaboo is she just moves out of the
She
camera
goes
and then
this.
she'll come back.
Yeah.
So the Hera was at the top of the stairs, and Madison and I were at the bottom of the stairs, and Hera was just looking at her like, oh my gosh, I love you so much, because that's how Hera looks at everything. And Madison like hid behind the wall and came back, and Hera went in my room and then turned around and came back. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I watching right now? It was so cool. And then she did it again, and then Hera did it again, and then finally Hera just like, she couldn't stand it anymore. She got too excited, and she just took off running into my room. I was like, I'll just do like all my zoomies up here. It's fine.
So here's a little video of her trying to play peekaboo with the camera.
Just like, they can't see me now. Now they can.
Now they can. But yeah, she's
Look at her smile. It's the best.
and
Oh,
she'll
there's
do
one
that.
more I was gonna show you.
I never
Oh,
know.
man.
Like, I don't know. She is. She's
It
absolutely
really
sweetest.
is.
This is
And I didn't mind
what
all the
my-
extra snuggles all week, like Saturday
Oh.
when she wasn't feeling well. I was fine.
Hey, I'm 30 years old. You're still my mom. I'll come up here and give you extra snuggles.
Well, you're too big, but
But this is
I'll
this
give
is
you a
the
hug.
last one. So she was in her physical therapy, either physical therapy or occupational therapy, whichever one it was, and not in the greatest mood. And she saw her mom.
oh my gosh,
Okay.
this video.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Oh, you can't really see her face.
focus.
There's too many other things I think in there.
Yeah. The lighting of it.
I can't see her face.
Dang, that sucks.
So she's like kind of just looking around, and she's doing what she's supposed to be doing, but she's like whatever. And then she kind of looks up at her mom, and she just grins like, all right.
Oh, it's the cutest thing ever.
Whoever says
Um,
turn down the brightness a little.
I tried.
Yeah,
She
turn
is.
down the brightness.
I tried.
That
So-
that might work.
They are good dogs. They absolutely are, Frank, and they're so sweet.
She is. She's so happy. Did you see her in that video?
I
With
mean,
the dogs
she's-
around her. She's so cute.
Here's another one, and then I'll stop sharing. So this, as you guys will notice, like when people say, "Oh, she ain't gonna walk" or whatever, the seat is dropped all the way down. The seat's not supporting her.
Yeah. You
so
see?
she has her braces on there. She's supported up. She's supporting herself up here, but she's going just fine. And she
She
does
is
that.
so
If
strong.
you just, I've noticed like if I'm just holding her up, she will just start taking steps.
Right.
And she's learning. So like whenever she eats, she'll always like put her hands up and then bring them down. So I always like when she does it, I'm like, Holy Spirit, activate.
My favorite.
She's just gonna be a little kid running around and be like, Holy Spirit, activate. And then she
So
eats.
But now
My
she
favorite thing-
knows. Like, sorry, Carmen. Now she knows. So Bree does that. Bree looked at me like I was crazy the first time I told her that I did that. But now it is, you say up and she's up, and then she brings them down, down, and she'll bring them down. So she's learning just even through all of that stuff. So you know, it's like she's 18 months old. She weighs 20 pounds. Like she doesn't look her age at all. But I'm like, sometime that'll come in handy for you.
Oh yeah.
So,
I
you'll
tell her all the
you'll
time.
like it.
Like I tell her, I just told her this week. I said, Madison, I almost didn't get a promotion because I thought I was 22. I'm not. I'm 30. And I literally had to tell my lieutenant I'm 30. And he goes, oh, never mind.
Oops. I was going to card you.
He said, I thought you were too young for the promotion. No, bud.
You know what? You should have went in there with a glued mustache on.
Don't worry, I have to go in there on Wednesday.
You're like, I'm not 22. Here's my mustache.
Yeah.
It tells you everything.
You should
Well,
just be.
I was talking
like,
about
I'm
one of
30. My mom's
Yeah,
song said
t-shirt.
so.
Well, he he said that, and I didn't correct him. I just, because he kept talking, and then he was talking about another officer, and I said, I'm 11 years older than they are. And he like whipped his chair around. He was like, how old are you? I was like, 30. He's like, no, you're not. No, you're right. I'm lying. I just want to be 30. Here's my ID.
You know what you should do is walk in, just having that part of your intro playing looks like a 12-year-old boy. Surprise, she's 30. And she has fire in her eyes.
Well, he did laugh at my Facebook post this morning that said, mentally I'm 24, humor wise I'm 12, physically I'm pretty sure I fought in the Civil War.
That's what happens when you're
Correct.
30.
Especially after today for me. I can't.
Oh, you're gonna feel it
bear-
tomorrow.
I can feel it right now. I can feel it right now. I already know I'm gonna be like disabled tomorrow. Just be like laying there like, can't move.
All right, I gotta get going. It's grandma's
Yeah,
house
me
time.
too.
I haven't been
Oh,
there
sorry.
for
I
like
said
2
we'd be done on time, and I got yakking. So
It's all
sorry.
right.
I didn't
Sorry.
think so I gotta go though.
All right. See you, Carmen.
Night. Thanks. I'm so glad I got to hang out with you, bestie. Bye.
So
She heard me. She just
did.
hung up on me. Rude. I'm just kidding.
Rude. That's a good sore. And Heidel, if you have, I was planning on talking about this on Thursday since I won't be here on
I
Saturday.
saved the link. I saved
Okay.
it, so.
I was just gonna say if she has anything that she wants to share, or on Thursday, let me know. I know that, like I said, I was watching her talk about stuff in chat the other day, and so I don't. I was because I actually shared with Bree.
What, rare
that-
disorders that were in her
Yeah.
family?
So like, she was talking about. I think one of her sons has POTS. Like Carmen has POTS. The Eller, whatever. Whoever said Eller Dano, this one, Danlos. Disorder. Like I don't know if those are related or not. Whoever. They tested her for that, or they were going to. I don't know if they have tested her for that. But I was telling Bree that Heidel was talking about that her parents put her in dance, and it helped her a lot with
Right.
her
Coordination.
hypermobility.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, Madison's too young for that, not there yet. But
Right.
what are you talking about? POTS. P-O-T-S.
Oh, good Lord. Bobby's like, I'm making dinner. I made a POTS dinner.
Steak. Yeah, he's like, I was making.
Yeah, he's like, I'm making a
Please don't eat the Tide Pods.
marijuana steak.
So, the reason that Gabby yelled to me.
This
When they
story is way better than what I just yelled, but it just reminded me of it when they said baseball game, and I was like, Timmer!
A few years ago, Carmen and her previous partner bought my husband and I Yankees tickets so we could go to see the Yankees play in Chicago. So we went to a White Sox Yankees game. And a young couple had ended up, well, first, I don't know who these people were, but these two people just come wallering up to where we are, and there's 2 empty seats by me, and she's like, are these seats taken? And I'm like, well, do you have a, like, just want to be like, do you have a ticket? Yeah. So she sits down, and they were just kind of there. Anyway, the first hit goes, because this has become a joke. And it's one of those, looks like it's well hit. Everybody starts cheering. And this little woman next to me goes, "It's just a fly ball." I'm like, "Ugh, okay, those aren't your seats. Please go away." So every time my husband and I are watching the game and we see something get hit and then it gets caught in the outfield, we're like, "It's just a fly ball." So that's just a joke. But this young couple comes up, younger, and it's their seats that these people are in. And I am looking, like this woman is looking at her tickets and she's looking down at her seats, and this yucky woman next to me is like, "Are we in your seats?" And I'm looking at her like, yes, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Like, please read my mind. If I could just call you a random name and I thought that you would get it, I would. But there was 2 empty seats behind us. And she was like, "We'll just sit here." I'm like, "No." So anyway, long story short, the nice young couple ends up finally sitting by us, and I did tell her all that, by the way. And so we just start chatting during the game, and she was a White Sox fan. We're in Chicago, right? And Tim Anderson comes up to bat, and she was like, "Oh, it's Timmy," and I was like, "Timmy." It came out of my mouth before I could pull it back, and I just looked at her. I'm like, "I am so sorry. I don't mean anything by it." And she busted out laughing. And she was like, "Did you hear what she just said?" Because I'm like, we're rooting for the whole different other team. Like, please don't kick my ass. Timmy. So that's when Gabby yelled that. I was like,
Well, because they said baseball game, it clicked in my head, and I was like, Timmy. I couldn't help myself. It just came out.
I mean, I just was like, when I heard you yell that, and then Snipe changed his picture, I'm like, I'm dead. I am dead. I know.
So great.
I know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I mean, it just came out. I just was like,
It really is the most ADHD thing ever. It really is. Because I knew about the story. And when they said baseball game, all I could think about was Timmy.
Timmy.
And I knew AJ would know what I was talking about.
And if you know me out in the real world, I don't do things like that. So when it just came out of my mouth, I was like, "Oh." But
This is why I don't go out in public a lot, like, at parties and stuff, because I would just randomly do something like that and, like, not think about it, like, it just comes to your head, and you're just like, Timmy! You just have to say it, because you have ADHD, you can't help this crap.
I know, I know, I know. She did not say I was a straight up G. That's actually really funny, because I know she would not say that. Not even if I said North Side or Corn Side.
I told her no one says North Side.
I do. This makes me laugh every time. Sure, Jan.
Yeah, sure, Jan.
Just like, "Damn it, Bobby." Yeah. She did not.
She said you were gangster AF. You know what? AJ is more gangster AF than I thought she was going to be. I mean, she's said some gangster stuff, and I was blown away, actually. From the stuff that she knew, I was like, dang, AJ knows that she's from Nebraska. Good Lord, I didn't think they had anything in Nebraska except for, like, maybe a convenience store.
I mean, I moved out here to the gangsta state of Indiana, and it hardened me. So,
yeah.
What am I? I'm a stealthy
There's
gangsta.
like corn or beans this year. What are we doing, guys? It's like, those dang horse and buggies taking forever to deliver my pizza.
There might be one story about that, but
What?
not for tonight. But jamming out to some kind of song and yelling at someone in traffic. I I can't.
No, that was me. That wasn't
No,
AJ.
That was me one time.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of like a Timmer story.
Yeah. That's why my family says that if the Corey Hart song, I wear my sunglasses at night. They're like, that song made you gangsta. I'm like, you all were in on it.
I can see.
She does yell at turkeys, and you know what? They yell back.
Oh, yes, they do. And they do. They have no qualm. They look you dead in the eye. They're like, oh, really? Really?
Come say that to my beak.
No, and I wouldn't. I wouldn't get out my car. I'm a
No
chicken.
way.
I just hit the gas pedal and let them and watch them run after me in my rearview mirror and be like,
Let's go crazy with wheat. Actually, there's not much wheat here. That was Nebraska, though.
see?
I don't know. I try not to. I generally just call out the type of car that's in front of me doing something stupid, the color and the car. And then that's it. Sometimes things slip out. But they are also on. Oh, is that Space Ghost? Freaking love him. All right. Well, I said we'd be done by 9, and now it's 9:30. So,
That's right.
sorry, Gabby.
Don't apologize to me. I'm I can't move, and I'm not moving, and I'm basically falling asleep. So don't say sorry to me.
That's Chad Ghostal? That doesn't answer my question.
You know what? He kind of looks like a Chad.
He looks like a Chad, but remember Space Ghost, Coast to Coast? That was the best.
I do. He was the best.
Remember him?
Chad Ghostal? He was the best.
What was his little friend? Brock?
Aquaman? I don't know.
No. He sang the song.
What song?
It's his brother. Oh, he sang lots of songs, but I don't know it now, but I'm too tired. I don't know. Just look up Space Ghost Coast to Coast. It was great. That's his brother,
Space
Chad.
Coast to
Ghostal.
Coast. Chad Coastal?
Ghostal.
Oh. Ghostal. Well, you said Chad
I
Coast to
probably said
Coast.
Ghost. It is Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh, Space Ghost. This is too much right now for my brain.
I like hubcaps.
Hubcaps.
They had a song about is it Friday? No. Is it Monday? No. I freaking loved it.
I've been watching Super Jail. I don't know if you know what that is. That is crazy cartoon. It's an adult cartoon, but
bye, Heidel.
See you later.
Sorry, if I missed you. I'm sorry. Good night, Snipe. Oh, good. Heidel's still here. All right.
I like shiny hubcaps. I cannot lie. I like shiny hubcaps. I cannot lie.
All right. I gotta go to bed.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's
landing the plane.
an hour and a half past your bedtime, AJ.
I'm trying. I suck at landing the plane, if you haven't figured that out. If my son was on here, he'd be like, just end it already. Press end.
I know. Well, we have a good time. That's why we just keep going.
We do.
We don't mean to.
It's all
it
great.
just happens.
Loading the plane is the hard. Landing the plane. Loading the plane. I need to go.
Loading the plane could be. No, just kidding.
I don't know.
And bye.
Bye. I will try to do better tomorrow. 6 p.m. Eastern Time. See y'all.
Peace.
Hot manatee love is kinda uncanny. Click, like, subscribe, ooh, piece of candy. Looking for my spotlight, chasing my vibe. Still looking for my credibility online. Drop a comment down below before you go. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go.